Hello.
I'm putting you on standby, okay?
Okay.
I'm standing on the edge of a cliff. Realize there must be more to life than this. Reaching for the stars, traveling so far, like a dragonfly. Just grab my hand from him, sin with me tonight. I run away. We'll never forget the past, but what counts is our brand new start. Even if it hurts me or I get scared, just come take this risk now. We'll be prepared. I run away. I run away. Reaching for the stars, traveling so far, like a dragonfly. Keep your secrets there, hide them everywhere. Just you and I run away. I run away.
Breathe you in like oxygen. Oh, in an otherwise suffocating world, I'm reaching out for arms, I'm drowning in the open-ended love we're making, girl. Exhale the past, inhale the future that lasts. Change my heart, change my mind.
Yeah. It's a big Nick energy show, live on the TOLE dough. Here in the 9, have mud in the blood, and we're only going up, yeah, vertical. Touching the sky every time that we glide on 75, all fashion. World so fashionable, so far from broke, just letting you know that we get it and go. It's a big Nick energy show, live on the TOLE dough. Summer's too hot and the winter's too cold, it's a real sweet spot. If you stop and know, yeah, it's a big Nick energy show. So big, I'ma write it in bold. It's a big Nick energy show. It's a big Nick energy show.
The Big Nick Energy Show, the podcast.
Good morning. We are back live. It's Monday, and you guys get to hang out the next 2 hours right here on the Big Nick Energy Show. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for giving us 2 hours of your Monday, Corey.
You're kind of welcome.
Thank you.
Yeah.
No, I was telling you about the people, not you specifically. But hey, if you guys are listening, you're watching live on Facebook, you're watching live on YouTube, and guess what?
What?
We have someone amazing in studio. Probably the coolest person I've met.
I'm here every week.
Not you.
Who?
First, introduce your guest. Who'd you bring with you today?
Okay, I'm not bragging.
You guys were holding hands walking in here. Who'd you bring with you
Not
today?
bragging or anything.
Who'd you bring?
But sitting next to me to my direct left,
Yeah? What do you
I
got?
have a man who was kicked out of Big Boy for being a little too sad. My coworker, Mr. Omar.
Omar, is that true?
Yeah, I mean, yeah. One of several restaurants, I think.
When you get kicked out of Big Boy, I think that's the lowest you could possibly be in life. Is it?
There's a few
Or
steps
you could be
below.
Corey.
Yeah.
I think one of
Ouch.
the
Or you
criteria
could
to
be
go
Corey.
there-
How dare you?
One of the criteria to go there is to actually be a big boy. So.
Corey's used to be being called the Big Boy. So
That is
that's kind of
true.
normal for Corey.
One of my weight loss goals
Yes.
is to go to a gas station and
Yeah.
have someone not yell across to me, "Hey, big boy."
Oh,
so that's a secret weight loss goal of mine.
Ugh, that's too bad. Corey, guess who we got in studio today?
I don't.
I know you've been seeing it all over social media.
I've seen it all over social media. I physically have seen them in studio. I've never been more excited to have a guest in studio.
Right.
Thank you so much.
I
for
was
procuring
actually
this
nervous today for our guests just because of the level of what they're at compared to what we're at.
You know what? I appreciate them stepping down to our level because we're going to have to step our level up so much here. So excited to have you in studio.
Their bio, I had to print it. I had to print it for our guest. It's
Okay.
so long.
Like a pirate.
Normally I just wing it. You know me, I just wing it.
Yeah.
I actually had to print it.
Well, usually it's like Doug from Bingo Night.
Yeah.
You know, this is like a person with
Yeah.
credentials.
Yeah.
So,
in
yeah.
just 18 short months, our guest Andi Jo Taylor has taken over Ohio by a huge storm, Corey. From winning the IMTA competition, is that how you say it? IMTA?
IMTA.
I didn't know if that was short or if I was supposed to say IMTA. Do you say IMTA?
It stands for International Models and Talent Association.
Competition in the spring of 2022. Filming not just one, but several movies and short films.
That's awesome.
One of which won multiple national and international awards, Corey. International awards. You know what that means?
Yes,
Google it.
It means international awards.
She opened up for Scotty McCreery.
From American Idol?
Yeah.
For real?
At the Jeep Fest.
Like the guy that sings, "Maybe lock them doors and tell them
Yeah, that's
lies
him.
down low."
Also singing the national anthem for the Mud Hens opening day, so you may have seen her there.
That's awesome. Okay. That's okay.
Also playing the country concert in Fort, I don't even know.
Fort Lormy.
Lormy?
Lormy.
Oh, yeah, I would have definitely botched that. And Country Legend Fest in West Liberty, and now touring the Midwest all summer 2024. So you have an opportunity to actually see her.
Where are you going to be around here next?
So I will be at Danny's Cafe in Rossford on September 20th with
What? I've been
my
there.
guys.
I know that venue. Are
Guess
you
what? You're
serious?
going back. But
What
guess
day
what?
are
We
you-
got Andi Jo Taylor in the house.
What day are you going to be there?
Supposed to clap,
September
Corey.
20th. You got to come see the Andi Jo experience.
Write that down.
So
that's
here-
a Sunday, right?
Here is the
Friday.
honest
Friday?
100%.
We ain't doing nothing Fridays neither.
Here's the honest 100% truth.
Yeah.
I just found out that Nelly is going to be in Cincinnati on September 20th. I just bought tickets for Nelly on September 20th.
Cancel them.
I'm going to sell those tickets and go
Cancel.
and see you.
Are you?
I'm
Let's go
just-
together. Let's get the
100%.
show. Let's get Gina. We're going to see Andi Jo. Andi Jo, welcome to the show. Thanks for coming over.
Thank you so much for having me.
I
I'm
appreciate
excited to be
you.
here.
I've been watching your journey for so many years, just from when you were just playing your guitar in what, the bedroom, the basement.
The basement, yeah. I was telling you, I have my own makeshift studio in the basement. I got the booth set up, and I got my guitar center set up, and I just sit there with my guitar.
I
and
remember your
write.
songs, and you just would try new things, and I didn't know if it would go anywhere, but
Well, try new things. I taught myself how to play guitar during COVID. Like,
Are you serious?
Everybody else, I had a lot of time on my hands.
so you've had no
Okay,
training.
Wait. COVID was only 4 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
Have you really only been doing this for 4 years?
Playing guitar, yes.
What?
Oh,
Well, piano was my first instrument. I taught myself
Alright.
that when I was 9. And then my parents got me my first guitar when I was 15. And I hadn't really had time to, I was still in school, take lessons or pick it up. And then COVID happened, and we all had a lot of time
So
on
you
our
legit
hands,
taught
so
yourself how to play guitar?
Taught myself, yeah.
So years ago, me and my son Nico, we bought guitars together. He wanted to play. So I'm like, cool, we'll get one together. We'll learn together.
Yeah, I
we'll
saw
teach
you
each
had
other.
one. I didn't-
yeah.
I thought that you
I
had
have no idea what to do with that. I don't even.
fair. I don't know how to
It sits there.
I don't know how to play a single chord.
You don't know how to
If
do
you ever
anything.
want to get it
Corey.
off your hands,
Corey?
Yeah.
I love
Yeah.
collecting guitars, so.
Nice. I own a guitar. I bought a guitar very confidently thinking I would learn
Yeah.
how to play. I don't know how to play a single chord. I have a
Really?
violin in my car right now No idea
know
how
what?
to even make noise.
Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna get you a fiddle, and we're gonna teach you how to play fiddle because I do need a fiddle player for my band.
Andy,
What
he
is-
does look like a fiddle player, doesn't he?
does.
Omar, doesn't he look like a fiddle player?
Spit an image.
Splitting image.
What is the difference between a violin and a fiddle?
Good
Between
question.
a violin and a fiddle. I don't know.
Isn't it just how you play it?
Yeah, it's more than just how you play it. There's specifics to it, but I'm not sure the exact specifics.
Okay.
But fiddle is heavy in country music, and we need a fiddle player in our band. So
You know what? I'm 100% down to learn. I can't get my current violin that's in the back of my my SUV to even make noise, so I'm not sure I'm qualified to be in a.
No, you have
in
no
your-
musical talent whatsoever.
How dare you?
You should not touch any type of instrument
You've
whatsoever.
heard my sister sing. Some talent has to leak this way. All right, I'm just saying. Just
Sorry
saying,
about that. We're going to buzz that one. I'm sorry about that. So many accomplishments, Andy Joe. Like, we were talking before the show with your mom and dad, and it is absolutely ridiculous.
Yeah, you're also
Like-
the first guest we've ever had here that brought their entourage. This is
brought
awesome.
their entourage.
Yeah.
Right.
No,
when she walked in, she didn't even say nothing. They pushed me out of the way so she could walk in. I'm like, hey, Andy. They're like, don't talk to her.
Yeah.
Right to the studio, Andy Joe.
I had my sunglasses on still. I walk with my head down.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
She was
No.
like leaning on the flagpole. Mom and dad was laying on the ground, like taking pictures of her. I'm like, holy Jesus. What's going on out here?
I always travel with my team.
that's awesome.
What a great
Always.
team. Look at them. Don't they look like
I know, they're like
the
so
typical
professional.
country little family.
This is so awesome.
Oh
so
my
like,
gosh.
and I hate to ask you guys questions because you guys are off mic and everything like that, but we'll translate for you. But how proud of you guys are you of Andi Jo and how much success he's achieved in such a short time?
I'll go first because he talks more than I do. You're always proud of your kids, no matter what they do. You always want the best for them. You want your kids to succeed at whatever their passion is. And there's nothing that I love more than watching my kid live up her dreams.
Oh my God. Okay. Let's not do that no more. I'm about to start crying.
Like I
Jesus.
really wish she had a microphone on her because I can't remotely
God.
translate the sentiment and the emotion that she just translated, but the amount of proudness that she just relayed in her in what she just said exhibits so much, and that is so amazing.
Well,
so awesome.
I know that you don't have a mic, but can you come get in the camera so you can show everybody your hat that you got on?
Oh yeah. Show everyone the hat that's
Squeeze in there with her.
you're rocking out here.
The level of pride I have.
Yeah. This
got
is the pride.
She got the license plate.
also-
the license plate that said Andy's mom. Ohio license plate at that.
Believe it or not, that's Andy's mom. She introduced herself as her mom, and I was like, okay, I'm not buying
Twins.
that whatsoever.
Looking like over here, looking like twins.
Yeah. Is the gentleman next to you your husband?
This is Dad.
All right, that's okay. All right, then. I see.
Dad to one, daddy to the other. I like that. All right, I get it. They're so proud of her. That's just so amazing.
That is
Let's
awesome.
talk about some of your accomplishments. Like you started. So what year did you really start? You said COVID. That's when you really got the guitar. But when did you start like knowing, like singing, like was a thing for you?
Well, honestly, so sometimes I tell people I think I came out singing instead of crying.
Okay.
But I would take the broomstick and I would set up all of my stuffed animals in the living room and I would do reenactments of whoever was on TV performing. And I would put on my own little shows and I would make my family sit and watch. And then I taught myself how to play piano when I was 9. Throughout middle school and high school, I did cheer, dance, theater, choir, all of that. So all of that played a part in making me who I am. But when I was around 15 and I taught myself how to play guitar, my parents said, hey, we believe in you and we want to back you 100% of the way. Is this something that you want to do for the rest of your life? And now I can't see myself doing anything else.
There is nothing more inspiring than having your parents hold you so close and say, listen, we support anything you do and we're here for you.
Absolutely.
That's amazing.
Now,
and you can see it. You can see it with all three of you.
You know, I couldn't imagine doing this without them. They are my biggest cheerleaders, my number one fans, my biggest supporters. And not only are they that, but they're also my co-pilots in this journey. We really are a team. And when I say that, I mean that wholeheartedly. They are guiding me throughout all of this. They're holding my hand in every step of the way. And I am just so blessed to have them.
That's amazing. Now, just a unique question. Has country music always been your go-to genre, or have
Yeah,
you,
that's something you've always loved, country?
Because I know, like, as a child, there's so many different things and facets and music out there.
For instance, Corey used to love Justin Bieber.
I was a belieber too.
Oh my God, I love Justin Bieber.
Oh my
Are you
God.
kidding me?
My birthday cakes from when I was 7 to 10 were Justin Bieber.
I bought Justin Bieber's Christmas album for my kids and never gave it to them. All right? Yeah. What, Little
It's
Drummer Boy?
embarrassing. Don't tell people that.
One little drummer boy.
Don't,
crying
Corey,
all alone.
Corey, we have a guest. Corey,
And
focus.
if you gonna call me out for being a believer, I'm gonna believer it up.
I was trying to be a joke. And
Oh, no,
you
no,
ended
no.
up being real.
I don't joke about
Corey.
believer. All right. Yeah. So
It's
yeah.
belieber life or no life. I
Yes,
get it.
thank you.
Eddie
But no,
Joe.
I did.
I also was like so Justin Bieber that I still don't like Selena Gomez that much to this day. But that's a whole nother story.
You hate her. You're
I
a
don't
hater.
hate her. Like
Corey.
I'm like kind of liking her now, but like
Come on, he just
like-
had a baby. You can't hate anymore.
I know. Like I like Justin more than I like Selena. Like that's how much of Team Justin I was. But like now
Okay.
I'm kind of like, So yeah.
Andy
know,
Joe,
I guess.
talk a little bit about opening up for Scotty McCreery. Is that one? Like, that's a huge headliner.
Yeah.
Scotty McCreery.
Well, going back to what you had originally asked, I did. I grew up listening to Justin Bieber,
Yeah.
Ariana Grande, Taylor, of course. But my parents would always play country music in the car, whether it was 90s country or whatever was on K100. We were always listening to country music in the car. And I remember turning to my dad and I said, "Oh, I know why we love and listen to country music, because it's the definition of who we are as people. We love God, we love our country, and we take care and look after our people."
Absolutely. That's a good way to look
awesome.
at it. So wise for 20 years old, Corey. What were you doing at 20?
I'm not legally allowed to say that on air.
Oh, is that still in
This is,
courts?
I know
That's still
we-
in court.
Hey,
I
it's
know we
okay.
officially
It's a good
changed
thing my
the-
dad doesn't have a mic, because him
Yeah.
too.
Yeah. Actually, I remember you. Cell block 14.
Corey, stop, Corey.
Oh, okay. All right. My bad. Yeah.
Stop, Corey.
They have the same public defender.
Oh, yeah.
They got the same
She
public
sucks.
defender.
I know when I see her outfit.
Can't legally say his name on the show.
But you know,
Be on camera.
opening up for Scotty, that was a huge stepping stone and a milestone in my career. When I look back on it, it was truly, I still get goosebumps every time I think about looking out into that crowd and hearing everybody chant Andi Jo.
Oh, wow.
Never gets
That's
old.
so. I'm a comic. I'm not sure if that was ever translated or not.
Can't
but
tell.
I've that's so funny. No one can tell you're talented either. But anyway, one of the things that I love is that as a comedian, you actually get to spend time backstage with the other comedians as like the headliner or the feature or whoever's on stage. Did you actually get to spend time with Scotty and kind of pick his brain about the industry or anything? Or
So
how would
I
that
wasn't
go?
able to, because Scotty was actually coming from a show. I'm not sure from where. So he was on his bus. He was just kind of making a stop doing a show, and then he had to head to New York the next day. So that entire time that I was backstage, he was doing his warm-ups. He had weights outside of his tour bus and was getting his workout in
What?
Oh,
right before the
nice.
show?
right before the show. So I didn't get a chance to, but I would love the opportunity to pick anybody's brain, regardless of if they're a huge country singer or, for instance, somebody like my dad. My dad is just as wise and has so much experience, and sometimes I just sit, have a beer with my dad and pick his brain as much as I can.
Those are some of the best moments.
How do you have a beer with your dad if you're not 21 yet?
You shut your mouth, Corey.
So confusing. I'm so.
Corey,
You
what
shut
were
your
you
mouth.
doing at 20 years old?
I've had my very first sip of alcohol 3 years ago. I have, you know.
Yeah, he needs rehab already.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Andy Joe, walk us through the day you're opening up for Scotty McCreery. Walk us through that day. Like, what's going through your head first thing in the morning? Like, did you get sleep the night before?
You know how the first day of school, you got your outfit laid next
Yeah.
to you on bed and,
Yeah.
and you're all excited? That was me the night before.
Was it?
But I still prioritize getting good rest before a show, because it is, what I do is so not only physically demanding, but mentally demanding.
Oh,
as
mentally,
well.
for sure.
So I always try to make sure that before a big show like that, I'm getting a good night's sleep. And that morning, I had an interview with K100 with Lynn and Marco in the morning, and guy in the 419, Pat. They had their Facebook Friday Live show, and I had an interview with them, and I got to perform. And then after that, I had to get ready for the show and was backstage doing my sound checks and getting myself together.
I can't imagine being in that type of platform, Corey. Like, imagine being in a real studio.
I mean,
are you
you do
talking
know
about?
that I You know what? Never mind.
Never mind. We can't talk about that.
So are you from this area in general?
Yeah.
So how?
Well, my dad, I say I'm from Toledo. My dad says, "No, you're from the suburbs. You're from Holland. You're not from Toledo."
Holland, I feel is
That's a
Toledo.
200-point credit difference.
Yeah.
Isn't it? Isn't that right? Yeah.
Fair. Yeah. I feel like Holland is close enough that you can still claim Toledo. I'm from Wauseon. I'm not legally allowed to claim Toledo any longer. So yeah, not at all. But
You can claim Swanton.
no, I will never ever.
Nobody
ever
will claim Swanton. Even people in Swanton don't claim Swanton.
Yeah. People in Swanton claim far west Lucas County.
Yeah,
I like
that's
Swanton. I did the
Mm.
Swanton Corn Fest last summer.
Did you?
That's a fun
Yeah.
festival, but you don't want to claim just Swanton to be claiming Swanton. Being from Holland, Toledo, and this area in general, do you start getting recognized when you're out and about and things like that? And if so, how cool is that?
Man, you have no idea. My dad and I were walking through Kroger, and there's some little girl with her mom, and she goes, "Mom, that's Andi Jo. Can I go ask her for a picture?"
Oh,
What?
so cute.
No, let her go. And me and my dad, we overheard, and I went up to her and said, "Hi, what's up?" And we got a picture. So
That little girl's
anywhere
going to remember
I
that
go,
forever.
That's-
Something like that.
That's one of the reasons of why I do this, and one of the best parts of doing what I do is being the role model and being the inspiration for younger girls like that, and showing them that somebody like me from Toledo, Holland, can chase and live out my dreams, then they can too.
And if you can do it, like, that's anybody. Like, that's a...
Well, I have a song that I sing in my set. It's called Footprints on the Moon. And she says, everybody says that you can't till you do. There's footprints on the moon. And so when I sing that song, I kind of give a speech to the younger girls that are watching me.
And that's so inspiring. At the same time,
That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't even know what to say right now.
we gotta keep it realistic because we still need welders. All right, you know what? Let's keep it real. Like, not everybody can be an
Listen,
astronaut.
not
all right,
everybody can be a rapper. We need
Thank you.
electricians.
There's a lot of those in
You know what I'm
Toledo.
saying? Somebody's got to ring up my Dollar General order. Okay,
I got some outlets I'm still trying to get fixed in the house. You know how to fix a dryer vent, Andi Jo? Because I'm still hoping we can get someone on the show to fix that.
Say, hey, guys, we tried.
Damn, man.
You got third place.
Well, we're going to talk more about Andi Jo here in a little bit, but we got Crystal on the line right now with Crystal on the streets. Crystal, what do you got for us this week?
Hi, yes. Hi, Andi Jo. I'm a fan.
Hi,
First off.
Crystal. Crystal's a Joey.
I want to bring up first is Amy from 1,000 Pound Sisters was arrested for drug possession and child endangerment after alleged camel bite at the safari in Tennessee.
Wait, what? A camel bite?
Yeah, supposedly she was bit by a camel and the police came out, but when the police came out, they smelled marijuana from her vehicle, so they searched it, found marijuana and mushrooms along with her husband and her 2 young kids. And when they looked at the bite, it did not look like a camel bite at all. So they said, we looked at the bite and it did not look like a camel bite to me. It was just on the top of the arm, and a camel bite, it would be a bite down on there. We don't think the customers were in their right mind at that time.
Have you watched that show yet, Crystal? I thought the show was amazing.
Yeah, I watched it. They're pretty odd and funny.
Do we know how they got the handcuffs around her wrist?
Stop that, Corey.
What? It's a legitimate
Stop.
question. Did they use like?
She has lost weight.
Did they lose like hula hoops, or were they just normal shackles, or what did they use?
Because these girls were big.
They were
There were
some big ones.
Like, they were big.
Yeah.
I think nowadays cops have regular size and plus size handcuffs.
Okay.
Makes sense. Or you link them together to
America.
to link them together.
America plus size handcuffs.
Oh, for sure. What else you got for us, Crystal?
All right, and then they just released who's going to be the headliner for the Super Bowl, Kendrick Lamar.
Why are you
Come
groaning
on.
about that?
I don't know who the hell Kendrick Lamar is.
Okay, so
And he's gonna be the Super Bowl halftime show.
okay. How do you not know who Kendrick Lamar?
I've heard of him, but I can't name one song. Kendrick Lamar.
Not like us.
That's too
Yeah,
easy.
but have you actually listened to that song? Because it
Yeah.
Thanks,
doesn't
Andy.
make a lot of sense.
So Not Like Us is actually a Drake diss. He also has the
Humble.
Humble, yeah, which was
Ooh,
extremely
Omar coming in with Humble.
Thank you.
Thanks, Omar.
So the Super Bowl is trying to target a younger audience because let's be honest, the current people who watch the Super Bowl are dying off, and they need to make sure people are going to be
Wait, we're
around
not
to watch
dying
it.
off.
Okay.
It's not 88-year-olds all watching the Super Bowl.
But if they don't change the target audience and get a younger audience to start watching,
right,
they don't have an option.
But Kendrick Lamar?
He was there like 2 years ago.
Yeah, he was with somebody, but he wasn't the feature.
And you think that he's going in alone?
I know, but still, man, not for the Super Bowl.
Look, I don't necessarily...
Not the Super Bowl, Corey.
I don't necessarily disagree that it's a unique choice. First off, it's in New Orleans and they picked someone from Compton. That's unique in and of itself.
The Super Bowl.
Well, who would you have, Nick?
Yeah, who would you have chosen?
I can think of 30 different people.
Name two.
So many. But not Kendrick Lamar. He wouldn't be on my top 100.
So give me two.
Morgan Wallen.
Morgan Wallen's controversial
Yeah,
because he
Morgan
uses the
Wallen.
N-word too much.
He used it once. Maybe three times.
And he throws to any...
Do you have any controversy?
Yeah.
I don't have any controversy.
I think we should get.
I say we vote Andy Jo to be the
I liked
Super
you a
Bowl.
lot.
I'm Andy Jo 100% has my vote. But who's your second?
Crystal, do you know who Kendrick Lamar is before this? Before reading up on this?
Honestly, I always thought he was a football player.
That's
embarrassing to admit.
That's so stereotypical. She's like, I thought he was a football player. Way to go, Crystal.
Look, honestly, I'm
He
kind
got
of
the
playing...
football player name.
Yeah. Honestly, I'm kind of playing devil's advocate.
Should
It's a
double down on
very
that.
unique choice. But again...
I'm hoping he can pull it off.
I understand why the NFL is going with this. I wish that they would have chosen someone with a little bit more of a catalog that was familiar to a more
and I think that's
wider
what's throwing me off is I
audience.
don't know the song. I don't know the music.
I honestly think that they probably wanted Drake, but
Yeah.
Drake can't make music right now.
Well, he also lost the rap battle. How are you going to
Yeah.
have a battle and then lose it and
Exactly.
then host the Super Bowl?
And that's what I'm saying. Like, I think
Or-
they wanted Drake, but Drake physically can't make music or perform right now.
Yeah.
Because Drake went after Kendrick Lamar.
Oh, was that the diss they were going back and
Yes,
forth?
and he was
that was it?
He was exposed.
Okay,
as
now I know who he is.
He was
That's what made him hot.
exposed as a pedophile and all these other horrible
Oh,
things, and so
too far.
It's like
Andy
so
Joe, who would you have for the Super Bowl? You can pick three people. There's three different
people?
groups for Super Bowl. Who are you picking?
Okay, I would say Luke Combs.
Good one.
We saw him in the shoe a couple
Good
years
one.
ago, and he puts on one hell of a show.
Mhm.
So Luke Combs.
Luke Combs.
I'd want to see Reba do the Super Bowl.
Reba?
I can see Reba.
Old school.
Reba. Yeah.
That's
Reba,
old school country.
I could see Garth.
Reba
Garth would put on
did-
one hell of a
Not
show.
Garth.
What do you mean not Garth?
Not Garth.
Have you ever seen Garth in concert?
No.
Garth puts on one heck of a show.
He's a character.
I'd rather save my $20.
Okay, now he's just throwing shade.
I'm just kidding.
I bet you he was like, I don't know who that is either.
Yeah.
Who's Garth Brooks?
Okay. Chris Gaines might be $20, but not Garth.
I don't know Chris Gaines. Is that a football player too? Is that a football player too?
And you definitely aren't a country fan.
not.
Who would your third be?
Who'd my third be?
Mm-hmm.
Oh man, this is a tough question.
Older Bieber.
Older Bieber. You know what? I really thought that Usher was going to bring out Bieber.
I did too.
Did you?
I was
did you
honestly
feel
kind of
that way?
disappointed that he didn't.
So was I when the lights went purple. I was
Yeah.
like,
Here he comes. Here's the Biebers.
well, I was in Kansas City filming a show during the Super Bowl. I missed my mom's birthday party because I was filming.
She was filming a show. like what are we doing with our lives? Like that's what she was doing.
Because I was filming a TV show in Kansas City. But we were all watching the Super Bowl together, and me and one of my co-stars, she was a huge Justin Bieber fan too, and so we were freaking out, thinking Usher was
He's
going to
coming on any minute.
So yeah, that's a good answer. I'd say
Older Bieber. 'Cause we've all seen the younger Bieber.
Yeah.
But have we seen the older doing something huge like that?
No, I feel like the older Bieber is kind of more of a niche, more of a smaller genre kind of guy.
You don't think
I
he's a
feel
big
like
headliner?
I know he's still a huge headliner because he's still Justin Bieber, but I feel like his music that he makes is less stadium quality and
I
more
see
of an
what you mean.
intimate
You know
style.
what?
You know what? Now that you say that.
Or Post Malone.
Oh, that'd be great. At first,
Because
I wasn't a
Posty
huge
could
Post
bring
Malone fan.
Everybody together.
I know who I would want to see. T-Pain.
T-Pain?
T-Pain would put
T-Pain?
on
Featuring who?
one hell of a show.
A lot of his old jams.
And he'd bring out a lot of cool people.
But they would do that in Atlanta.
Yeah. Yeah.
That'd have been sweet. Crystal, who would you have? One person. Who are you picking for the Super Bowl?
Probably, I think I'd want to go more country this year. Maybe Luke Combs. Even
I
Jelly
think he
Roll,
would be
I like
good.
him too.
I like
Jelly Roll would be
I like
cool.
Jelly Roll a lot.
Not the food, the person, Corey.
Who's the guy that sings oh gosh, the other, not Jelly Roll, the guy that sounds somewhat like Jelly Roll. Gosh, now I'm gonna look him up. And Omar, who would you pick while I'm looking this guy up?
Omar, what's your pick?
Yes, Chris Stapleton.
Chris Stapleton's great.
Stapleton.
Yeah.
Yeah, he did. He did the national anthem.
Amazing job. Made me cry. That hurt my heart. I felt that in my heart. Omar, who are you picking? One person for the Super Bowl and go.
I think I'm gonna double down on Morgan Wallen.
Yeah? You like Morgan? You don't look like a Morgan Wallen fan.
Yo, he's got me in my feels right now.
You look. I'm going by looks. Omar, I'm going by looks. You look like a Kanye, like the Kanye's biggest fan.
I mean, in a way, but not for his music.
No?
No, I think he's a.
You just like his political views?
Yes,
I like his clothes.
Genius. He knows how to get all that out of bad contracts.
He does.
Out of situations. Nah.
All right, Crystal. Thank you so much. We'll talk to you next week.
Thanks.
Bye. Crystal on the streets, giving us all the street info.
You know what, Omar? I knew I liked you, not just because of the Morgan Wallen comment, but because you and my dad got something in common.
What's that?
My dad got kicked out of the China buffet.
What?
For what?
What? Is that the
Too
dirt
many
on
plates.
Dad?
He didn't know it wasn't a
Too
challenge.
many plates.
Too many.
Are you serious? You're serious. What?
Seafood buffet? Hey,
Oh, they don't play.
I can't say I've done that.
They don't play.
I have never
Yeah, it
got
was
kicked out of a.
Seafood
What?
buffet in Myrtle Beach.
It was an all-you-can-eat seafood buffet, and he got kicked
Because
out.
that can get expensive real quick.
Oh, lobsters on lobsters on lobsters?
Big Nick lobster.
Big
Dang,
Nick
the
lobsters.
big ones.
He's like the Genghis
You know
Khan
what?
of seafood.
Holy moly. Big shout out to all of our sponsors here on the Big Nick Energy Show. Big shout out to Danielle Alonso's Personalized Creations for all your tumblers, t-shirts, customized needs. Hit her up on Facebook. Danielle Alonso's Personalized Creations. Also, Toledo DJs and ToledoPix.com, your number one stop for all your wedding needs, such as DJs, photo booths, photography, and video. Also, Natalie's Love at First Bite, home of the Big Nick Burger. You can hit her up on Facebook. The season's coming to an end, Corey, especially with your food truck, so you got to make sure to hit them up now.
So what am I supposed
Hit 'em
to
up
do in
now.
December?
I don't know.
She can like,
Wendy's?
can
Hibernate?
Can she mail
Hibernate?
me? She can mail me a burger.
No, we can't mail it.
Why?
Too many stamps. Also, home of the Nick Burger, Big Nick Burger. Also, Natalie gave us a nice little Fago
I love Fago.
gift pack that we're going to be giving away live on the show here in a little bit. It's got a hat, a koozie, some stickers, some glasses.
We need to start running things by me before we start giving them away to
No,
guests,
I thought about that, but you would have took them right off the
100%.
And we can't do that, Corey. It's for the people. This show is for the people, Corey. You know that. Oh, I get so emotional. Also, JW Concrete, my good friend Justin. If you need some concrete done, the weather's getting cold. Get it done soon. He does patios, driveways, anything that has to do with concrete. Hit him up at JW Concrete. He's on Facebook. Call Justin, 567-239-1614. Once again, 567-239-1614. Also, Pandora Flooring.
Pandora Flooring and Supply, your number one source for all of your tile, carpet, and hardwood surfaces. We do
Nice.
tile, sluter, anything you guys need. Pandora Flooring and Supply. Narrow store, wide selection, sexy staff.
Corey, I know we talked about this before, about doing a weight loss challenge. Guess what?
What's up?
I met up with Sarah over at Renew You Med Spa. She's out over in Maumee. I noticed on one of her posts she does weight loss shots.
Okay.
Similar to the Ozempic. It's the actual name of it is semaglutide.
All right.
Met with her last week and she got me started today.
Really?
Yeah, so I did my weigh-in. I want to be held accountable.
I thought you looked skinny.
No, I just started today.
Okay.
Like this morning.
All right.
So I start off at 344. That's my weight, 344. I'm going to check in every week. And yeah, good Sarah at Renew You Med Spa. She does Botox, dermal, fillers, weight loss, vitamins, and liquid lipo.
So what made you take this plunge of this weight loss that you were so adamantly against?
I used to drive bus for her son back in the day, so I've been friends with her on Facebook. And she opened her own spot, and I always see her advertisement. So I'm like, let me look into it.
Okay.
So I hit her up and she was super friendly. She gave me a tour of the facility out in Maumee. Beautiful facility. Nice staff. Absolutely amazing. Even if you have any questions. Once again, it's Sarah at Renew You Med Spa in Maumee. Also, a big shout out to Seth, who made our intro song. Thanks, Steph. Or Seth, we're going to have him soon, Corey. We're going to have him live in studio.
In studio?
Yeah.
I cannot wait.
Yeah, it's going to be amazing.
Is it Seth or Seth?
Seth.
Seth.
Joseph.
with a TH.
I don't even know, but
All
it's,
right.
it's Seth to me
When he
because
gets here, I cannot wait to clarify his
they
name.
were young boys staying the night at the house
He's like,
with
"It's
the kids.
Steve."
So,
That can't wait.
Andy Joe, we're gonna ask you some serious questions.
Hit me with it.
What's your favorite fast food spot? It doesn't look like you eat fast food a lot. I know you do exercising and things
Yeah.
like that to keep fit. If you said screw it for the day, where are you going?
So I, like you said, I'm very adamant
Yeah.
about keeping everything together. I run every day. I run on the treadmill and I sing at the same time. I do ab workouts and sing at the same time.
Whoa.
I fast. I eat clean. But
Say you took the keys, mom and dad are sleeping.
if I have
no one's gonna know.
a night off, like a Sunday night off, where it's
Yeah.
just my parents and I were watching football.
Yeah.
They're like, let's just pig out. It's either going to be McDonald's or Taco Bell.
What are you getting from? Let's start with McDonald's because that's Corey's favorite.
Big Mac meal large with a
That's Corey's favorite. That's Corey's favorite. What were you gonna say, Corey? What were you gonna say? Say it.
I said, my dude, 100%.
What were you really gonna say?
I was
about to get hood
I
for a
was
minute.
going to call her a neighbor. Yes, a very friendly neighbor. Yes,
that was
that's,
great.
Mr. Rogers.
Yes,
You can't go wrong with this old school Big Mac.
So and they're so bad for you, but so great.
So good, so satisfying.
What's so sad is I actually went to McDonald's today on my lunch break.
Yeah, sure.
and
It looks like you did.
Really? This is for the people at home. One day you'll find Nick funny. Not today. Anyway,
Oh, wrong button.
I went to McDonald's today and I started to order and I realized that I really wasn't in the mood for a sandwich. And I asked them, hey, do you guys have salad still? And they said, no, we don't. Which makes me question, what happened to McDonald's salads and grilled chicken sandwiches? They still have everything to make it. They just don't
get the
make
grilled
it.
chicken
I want to know how long ago that was because I don't even remember McDonald's having
20,
salads.
so 2020 is when they got rid of everything grilled, and I don't
Really?
know why. Like COVID was like their excuse to eliminate anything grilled,
Healthy,
and
almost like
everything
there's no
just
healthy
went-
choices at
Yeah.
McDonald's anymore.
And I don't know when they eliminated their salads, but they used
I mean,
to
good
have
choice.
really good
choice.
or decently good salads. And so I ordered a Big Mac without a bun, and then as soon as I ordered, I said, actually, never mind, and I left the drive-through. So
I mean, if you think about it, no
What?
one's really door dashing McDonald's for a salad. Let
That's
alone
true.
driving all
That's
the way
true.
there.
true, but I went over to Wendy's. They had a Cobb salad, which was delicious. But
Honestly, I love a good cold salad.
yeah.
Absolutely.
So
I can
my-
eat a salad every day.
My best friend works at Panera, and she used to work at the
no.
one that was closest to us, and so she would bring me salads every time she would get off.
You
work.
get the
Caesar
hookup when you go
salad.
there?
Oh yeah.
Oh, I love Panera.
That comes in clutch.
Oh, so good.
You got to have a friend like that works at a good fast food restaurant that can like always
so she
hook you
would
up
bring
with
me
food.
salads. Well, today she said, "Hey, I know you had a really, really good weekend. I'm really happy for you. So go pick up some Panera. I had them make you something. Go pick it up."
Oh,
It's ready for
nice.
you.
Ready to go, ready to get
Yeah.
picked up. We got Andi Jo Taylor, country superstar sensation, live in studio with us today. It's an honor to have her, and we're talking about her journey and how she got started. Just 20 years old, Corey, and so many accomplishments.
Yeah.
What have you accomplished today?
Today alone?
Yeah,
Well,
nothing.
I designed 4 restaurants and 2 food trucks.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
Oh,
He also got a salad instead of a Big Mac.
that's true.
You know.
That's an accomplishment within
try-
itself.
That's
Just
an
saying.
accomplishment.
That's great.
You know. Just saying.
Annie Jo, what would you say your biggest, like, what is, like, when you look at everything that you've gone through, what is the most amazing thing that you've gone through? Like, your most amazing event? Like, what's your highlight?
That's tough because I told Nick this earlier. You guys hadn't been here yet. Between Memorial Day and Labor Day, I played a total of 65 shows this summer.
Okay. Step your game up next year.
That's a lot.
Step your game up next
That's a
year.
lot. We want to see 300 next year, Annie Jo.
You know what? And at the rate that this is going, it's happening.
Right, you actually might hit
We're
that.
getting a bus
Jesus.
next summer, so we got that bus.
Are you getting a
seriously
bus?
getting That's awesome.
What do I feel like is decked out in Ohio State?
Laney said, "Oh yeah, go Bucks."
OH.
OH.
And then in the corner,
You
a
beat me
small
to it.
corner, it's going to say Andy Jo, but Ohio State.
Laney didn't say I got a bus for I got a house for nothing. So.
Dang, nice.
But every show is special. It doesn't matter where it's at.
Oh, for sure.
Or what size, the stages, whatever. Every show is special, and my job as an entertainer is to make everybody in that room feel like they're the most important and make it such a memorable experience for them.
And you do, because I seen you at the place on. This was a couple years. This was maybe a year back. It was a Mexican restaurant on Airport Highway. Me and my brother and our families were kind of sitting in the corner. Yeah, Cinco, and you were there. And just your personality, and like it was still early in the day, so people were still getting there. But just with the few people that were just there already, you made it so memorable just for them few people.
You got to see the early days when I was first starting out then.
It was great.
So I first started playing at Cinco, and my sound system, my entire setup was just an amp and a corded microphone and my guitar.
But you owned it. Like you owned it.
Thank you for that. Cinco's taught me a lot. It taught me, most importantly, that how to read a room, how to read your crowd, who you're playing for. The way that I would handle a crowd of people between the age of 30 and 50 can't be the way that I would handle a crowd with a bunch of younger girls, you know? So that's one of the biggest lessons that Cinco's taught me. But I look back on it and I'm so grateful for it, because that time that I was there, it taught me how to be an entertainer, how to be a performer.
To be so young and think like that blows my mind.
Yeah.
Like, before the show, I'm like, you know what 20-year-olds are doing right now? They're in their basement of their parents doing nothing but playing video games.
I have one. Yes,
like, that's all they're doing.
I know exactly
Most
what they're
don't even
doing.
have a job, and she has pages and pages of accomplishments, Corey.
I literally don't even check on my 20-year-old anymore because I know exactly what they're doing.
And
now,
they won't
so.
respond to you even if you did.
Yeah.
Sorry, playing video games.
I could text my 20-year-old and I can guarantee you he won't text me back for
No.
like 3 days.
No.
Just like, sorry, I just saw this. So, yeah.
So I know you didn't.
Really, no, they're stuck with me. I'm texting them every day.
You're
Even if
bugging the
it's
parents.
Are you?
Oh, yeah.
So, can I ask, are you an only child?
Yes,
or do you
I
have,
am.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
Oh,
Oh, wow. Mom just said, I'm like, oh, no, you forgot a
I
whole
wasn't
other
going to bring
sibling.
them up.
What?
Hey, hold on. Wait, what?
Wow. You just completely
What
denied you
happened?
got a
I
whole
have a
other
little
sibling.
brother,
Do you?
Really?
a little fur brother.
Oh.
Okay.
He is part of the team, I will say. He's security.
Is that the Chihuahua?
Benson Owen Taylor. You should follow him on Instagram.
Wait, he's got a
Everyone
full-
He's
listens
got
to
his
him.
own
Middle name.
Benson Owen Taylor.
What is it
on
again?
Instagram. He's got more followers than me.
Benson.
Steals my fans, steals my brand deals, steals it all. It's fine.
What? Does he got, okay, does he have... do you guys dress up the dog?
Oh, yeah, especially on game day.
Oh, God.
He's got his own
Corey.
jersey.
I'm sorry, Andy. That's for you, for dressing up the dog. I can't take a dog serious when they got a sweater on.
Come on, he's real cool. Yeah, Mom's going to pull up a picture and prove you wrong.
It's all good.
They got more pictures of the dog than you, Andy Joe.
They do.
I do
They
love that
do.
you guys are huge Ohio State fans and things. So my girlfriend is a huge Ohio State fan.
OH.
I-O. She named our daughter Scarlett and our cat Eddie Ezekiel after Eddie George and Ezekiel Elliott. And yet she claims that she's not that big of a fan. So
You know what? Being a Buckeye isn't about being a fan. It's a way of life.
yes.
Oh,
I
damn. She's
completely
got
agree.
knowledge for this show today.
Yeah, no,
She's killing it.
I give her props.
I thought I was a fan until I met her,
You know
until
what?
I realized I was like, oh, I'm like not even in a league to even claim to be a fan.
Corey.
Oh, that is adorable.
What
Did
in
you see that?
the world?
Stealing my thunder.
Okay. I can see why he has more followers
Yeah.
than you.
What?
You get it now,
100%.
Is that a starter jacket and glasses?
Are those Gucci?
What?
That's adorable.
That outfit costs more than your jacket, Corey.
Well, this was free from the university.
Looks like
so
it was
I
free,
agree.
Corey. Actually.
He does. He sings too. He does a little bit of backup.
Oh, sorry,
vocals
Omar. I
for
was playing
me.
footsie with Omar.
Sorry, I enjoyed it.
How old
But-
is the dog?
He's only 2.
Oh, nice. So it's still a little baby. Nice. You guys, does he go on the bus or travel with you guys at all?
Oh, he comes everywhere with us.
Yeah. Wait, is he in the room right now?
Is the dog here with us?
He was just
Something's
with
touching
us.
my leg. Oh, that's Corey's hand. Never mind.
He was just with us last weekend and this past weekend.
Nice.
Yeah, he comes everywhere with us.
Andy almost didn't talk about little brother.
Because he
Dang.
always steals my thunder.
Oh, I
Then
get
he
it. Yeah.
becomes-
It's your time to shine, right?
But I will say he's a pretty cool conversation starter. 'Cause people be like, "Oh, the dog is so cute." I'm like, "Yeah, and I'm his older sister. I sing."
Yeah, I got a guitar. He can't do that. Speaking of guitar, Andy, what'd you bring over there? Did you bring your guitar?
I sure did.
Oh, hell no.
Brought my baby, and And I was hoping maybe I could play you guys a song.
You want to play a song for us? Absolutely.
No, you're not allowed to. Like, we're going to tell you you're not allowed to play
absolutely.
guitar. Of course. It's the entire
Well, I was
reason
hoping
why I
you'd get
came
your
in.
violin out of your truck and
No,
told you,
Andy,
I can't
Andy
even
Joe,
figure out
no,
how to make it
please,
make noise.
Please don't let him do that. No.
Taking it out.
My sister is a orchestra director, and I gave her my violin, and she gave it back to me, and I still couldn't figure out how to make it make noise. That's how untalented I am when it comes to the music.
Because you tried plugging it in. That's not how it works.
No,
that's not how it works.
Turn it on and off again.
Oh, is that what
He's
it is?
going to try that. He's going to try that. Look at that guitar.
Blow on it. Actually, that works for me.
Wow.
Yeah, you just blow on me, and I'm work right away. So.
Guys, we got superstar Andi Jo Taylor live in studio with us right here on the Big Nick Energy Show, where you can find us live every single Monday on Facebook and on YouTube. And if you missed the show, you can check us out on Spotify, iHeartRadio, Apple Podcast, and Amazon Music. Look at that beauty.
I am in love with that strap. That is gorgeous. That entire guitar is beautiful. But that rose-colored strap is that sets it apart.
Wow. We might have to fix some stuff in here so we can get a good sound.
Actually, Omar, would you mind if she shared your microphone for a moment?
So yeah.
Is that
Yeah, it's cool. Yeah, that'd be perfect.
All right.
Yeah. So if we can rotate that around, so put that in front of the guitar. We're going to get her situated real quick.
All right.
Thanks for tuning in, guys. It's so amazing. We got Andi Jo live in studio with us today. Not only can you find her on the music circuit, but you can also find her in some films, which we're going to talk about after she plays us a little song. Let me fix this mic. Hold on, guys. Corey, talk for a minute.
All right. So Corey is talking right now, and this is my voice. Yes, this is my voice, and I am talking.
Yeah, that's cool.
So side note, I actually had COVID. COVID is still a real thing, so make sure you guys are taking care of yourselves. If you guys are feeling sick right now, it is definitely going around. Please just get tested just to be safe so you're not giving it to other people. The only reason I actually tested myself is because I knew it wasn't a normal sickness, and I had a baby shower, and I didn't want to affect the pregnant woman that was going to be there.
Makes sense, Corey.
Yeah, I'm so glad that I did because I ended up quarantining myself, and luckily I got through it, but I literally felt like liquid death for 3 days.
Ugh.
And on the fourth day, I got up and felt like I could run a marathon.
Nice.
So
And that's rare for you.
Yes.
That's rare for you.
Yes. Thank God it passed, and I'm back to better than normal. I was so happy to get back to work. And
My daughter got COVID last week.
Real? So, that's
She had a bad, well, she don't live here.
Yeah, I know, but
she had a bad one day, and then like the next day she was like, I feel a lot better. Like, I'm good.
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah, you still got to stay home. Don't go to work.
Yeah.
Give it a few days.
Well, Scarlett on Thursday, she had a fever, and so I felt horrible. But Friday morning, she woke up playing peekaboo and doing Naruto runs around the parking lot. So I was like, yeah, there's no way in hell she's got this thing.
Yeah.
So we
Yeah.
gave
If you're
her a
doing that,
test
we're
and-
good.
Yeah. So.
Yeah.
You ready?
That sounded, wait, was that the song? That was great.
Yeah.
That was great.
I was just like, that was better than anything I could write.
That was
so
great.
that's
Was that
dope.
it? That was beautiful.
So-
All right, Anjo, what are you going to take us with?
Speaking of, I just had to throw this in here real quick. You guys are talking about COVID and feeling down. I have to shout out anytime that I feel run down or wore out or whatever, not even just COVID. After a long weekend of shows, I always go to Drip IV.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, what's that
And
about?
I've
heard about that.
An IV. Dr. Tan, he will hook you up with an IV. So I'm actually one of their spokesperson, and so I pop in there often after a long weekend of.
And Joe, when you
shows.
say an IV, is it like legit an IV, like with a needle?
It's an IV.
Like with the ER, yeah.
B12,
Really?
vitamin C.
It literally makes you feel like a brand new person.
Oh,
It brings you back
Yes.
to life. So if you're ever feeling run down, you go visit Dr. Tan, Drip IV.
Here's the
Hydration
thing
and
that they
aesthetics.
don't tell you.
Yeah.
You don't have to feel run down to do it. You can be having a decent
Yeah.
day and still
And
get it
just-
done. And the level of energy
good?
that it gives you,
Oh,
it
nice.
just takes you to a whole new level.
What's
So-
the place
Oh, yeah.
again, Andy Joe?
Drip IV, hydration, and aesthetics.
Where's that at?
It's right by the mall.
Nice.
It's
Oh,
on-
that's right down the street. Corey, we can go get an IV.
We should actually do that together.
I'm down.
Yeah. Eastside should come with us 100%. though.
Okay, next week.
They are.
Next week. Maybe we can bring them on the show with us.
That'd be even better.
That'd be sweet.
Oh, yeah.
Make them a sponsor.
Yeah, we can do that. We can do that.
Yep. We got you. We'll make it happen.
All right, Andi Jo, you want to introduce what we're going to be playing for us?
Yeah, so I'm going to play you one of my favorites by a big inspiration of mine. She just got nominated for 4 CMAs.
Okay.
Oh.
This is one of my favorites by Lainey Wilson. It's called Dreamcatcher.
I love Lainey.
I'll be your whisper in the wind, in the moonlight dancing on your skin. And like the sun, I'll come back again to pull you close and draw you in. I'll be your shelter in the rain, and a shooting star to take your pain. The common heat of a burning flame, the best kind of love on the ledge of Saint. And now, standing in the way of any harm that's harming you. And if your mind is telling you lies, I'll be the truth to the song. Makes you feel better, leading you out through all the bad weather. Peace in the night, keep you forever, baby. I'll be your dream catcher. When you're lost and you're feeling all alone, I'll be the north that points you home. Come and heat up a burning flame, best kind of love on the ledge of Saint. And I, standing in the way of any harm that's harming you. And if your mind is telling you lies, I'll be the truth to the song. Makes you feel better, leading you out through all the bad weather. Peace in the night, keep you forever, baby. I'll be your dream catcher. Standing in the way of any harm that's harming you. And if your mind is telling you lies, I'll be the truth to the song. Makes you feel better, leading you out through all the bad weather. Peace in the night, keep you forever, baby. I'll be your dream catcher. Baby, I'll be your dream catcher.
What in the world?
When I tell you, I looked for the buzzer to make my chair turn around like I was on The Voice. What the dude? Seriously,
Thank you.
You know the coolest thing about this whole experience, Corey, is one day we're gonna be like, she did an interview in this studio. She did an interview in this studio.
And one day
with
you guys
us.
are going to call me to come back, and I'll come back. And
You
do
can come
another
back to
interview in
us?
the studio.
Okay. I mean, we're gonna have to come to you.
That was absolutely, that was amazing.
Yeah. That wasn't even like, I can't even explain what just happened.
That was amazing.
Like, I wish you could see. Like, I have goosebumps on
And
me.
the best part about that is, you notice her eyes were closed. So not only is she not reading lyrics, but she's not even paying attention to her guitar.
Yeah, and what
I can't even walk in a straight line without keeping. I gotta keep my eyes open.
Like, I look over at mom and dad, and they just looking like, oh yeah, this is just a Monday. They just on
No,
their
they're
phone.
treating it
It's
like
I'm just like, oh my god, the level of talent that just naturally just flows out of your voice. You almost made me want to quit my comedy career, and I have nothing to do with singing at all.
she's making me realize how untalented
I know.
we are.
I'm like, all right, so 18 months. I've been doing this for 20 years. That should be with Carrie. I need to quit. That's what you're telling me. That's wow.
I was going to bring up the fact that
Thank you so much. Thank you guys. I really do appreciate it. And thank you to everybody all the positive comments that I'm seeing.
I was gonna bring up when I was in kindergarten. I was the only one to hit a home run. Like, I'm not even bringing that up anymore. Scratch that.
Yeah, I don't.
Oh, Andi Jo, congratulations! That's just amazing. Good for you. Good for you, Andi Jo.
Thank you, guys.
I cannot remotely begin to express how grateful I am that you are here and the amazing talent that I'm so grateful that you've bestowed on us.
Well,
Thank you
I'm grateful
so
to be here.
very,
Thank
very
you guys
much.
so much for having
Someone
me.
said Terry and I will go to her concert. We got to get them at Rivers Edge Camp Resort. Someone said, woo! Rosie said, beautiful voice. Dawn said, awesome. Someone said, that's beautiful. Someone said, she's a star. Someone said, wow.
Thank you,
so
guys.
many good, such good feedback. This is.
Do you have an album?
I don't, but I have a single out. It's
Okay.
called Country Back. I put it out last year. So
Oh, I listened to that actually.
I didn't-
the other day. So
I didn't realize how 3 chords and a couple words in my notes app was going to take off and change. And so I didn't really, I wish I had more stuff lined up, but the one thing about studio time is that it's so time consuming. And
Oh, for sure.
with playing so many shows, I haven't really had time to, but I'm constantly writing, constantly working on my craft when I'm not on stage performing. That's also goes into a part of the behind the scenes stuff that I'm doing too.
Do you think you could perform one of your own here on the show?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You guys want to hear one of her own? Corey?
No.
Do you wanna hear-
Of course. I don't know how I'm going to be able to handle one of her own.
That was
seeing
great.
How what I just saw is still blowing my
Like,
mind.
obviously, I always see her on Facebook and I hear the videos from mom and dad shooting video, but when it's live, like, Jesus. I want to rub some of that talent on.
Yeah, like Facebook videos, Instagram, none of that can
blow some of that towards Corey. Omar, you want some talent? Give some to Omar.
Holy cow.
Sounds great having
as she
Corey.
prepares for her next show. Remember, September 20th, she's going to be in Rossford at Dale's. Is that the name?
Danny's Cafe.
Let me
in
check my
Rossford
schedule.
with the guys.
Let's check the schedule live.
Again, I bought tickets to a Nelly concert earlier today.
I got nothing.
I
got nothing.
Those are going on StubHub as soon as I leave the studio.
We're
here.
there.
I was already on the fence about going to the concert anyway because it's on a Friday, so I'd have to leave work early. It is a no-brainer.
That place is going to be packed.
And you know what? You get to get the Andi Jo experience because it's me and my guys.
Okay.
You got a band?
Oh, should I bring
Oh,
the
yeah.
fiddle?
Corey,
Yes.
no.
All right.
No.
I'll bring
Andy,
my
Andi Jo?
fiddle. All right.
No, Andy.
Here's the best part.
No.
It'll be the debut of Corey and his fiddle.
Corey.
My fiddle doesn't make noise.
Corey, we have to shut him off sometime.
My fiddle doesn't make noise, so I won't affect your band. It's perfect. It's perfect.
Corey, stop. She's on a good path right now.
Just one song. On
You're
the
going to
fiddle.
ruin her like
we'll
you
just
ruined
make
your
sure that
credit.
your levels are turned all the way down.
Yeah.
I got you.
He's playing it like a little guitar. It's a violin.
No, so I'm going to play you guys Country Back. I know you said that you heard it already, but
Oh, please play it again. It's a great song.
this is my hit single, Country Back. I wrote this song when I took my first trip to Nashville a couple years ago. My parents took me down there. It was me, my mom, and my dad with a couple originals, a guitar, and a dream. And I was playing a writer's round at the Commodore, and they told me that I needed another original. And so I sat on the floor in the living room of our Airbnb, and I wrote Country Back in 15 minutes.
You guys are listening to Andi Jo Taylor.
And my parents came out. They were like, "What is that?" And I played it for them, and they said, "That's a hit." So this is my hit single, Country Back. It's got 1,000 streams across all platforms.
Oh, nice.
100,000. I said 1,000, didn't I? That was my bad.
You did, and I was thinking
Wait,
I thought you-
100,000?
Sorry.
I
Yeah,
thought- I
I
was
don't know how
thinking,
I
like-
messed that up.
I was like, I thought you said it was a hit.
My bad.
I have 1,000 hits, and I am far from viral. But
100
whatever.
hits on
That
your
was my
credit.
bad. You know what? Numbers aren't my strong suit.
Yeah, it's all good. It's all good.
I'm a songwriter, not a mathematician, all right?
100,000 views.
This is Country Back. I've been lying here crying for too long. Ever since you walked out and moved on, I let you have the best parts of me, just to watch you take it and leave. I'm tired of playing them sad songs. I want something to get my feel good on. Look in the mirror, get it together, kick on my boots, down some moves. 'Cause I'm going out tonight, wearing the dress that you like. boy, I'm so gone, you really done it. I'm gonna make you sorry you lost this. I'm gonna be the life of the party, wearing my black dress, hell I ain't sorry. Find me a stranger who I think is pretty, let him spin me around and buy me some crown. Revving it up, all eyes on me, making the boys fall to their knees. No more running mascara, cause that shit's a drag. Thanks to you, I got my country back. Got my country back, yeah. I can't believe I let you have a hold on a girl who's damn good at moving on. Pour me a double shot of that whiskey, cause now that we're done, I'm feeling frisky. I know you wanna call and say you miss me, but I'm busy letting fellas kiss me. I hope you're listening, this one's for you. I like who I am without you, and I'm gonna be the life of the party, rocking a red lip, hell I ain't sorry. Find me a stranger who I think is pretty, let him spin me around and buy me some crown. Revving it up, all eyes on me, making the boys fall to their knees. No more running mascara, cause that shit's a drag. Thanks to you, I got my country back. Got my country back. I'm going out tonight, wearing the dress that you like, making the boys fall to their knees. I drop their jaws when I hit the scene. I'm gonna be the life of the party, wearing my black dress, hell I ain't sorry. And find me a stranger who I think is pretty, let him spin me around and buy me some crown. Living it up, I'm feeling free, making the boys fall to their knees. No more running mascara, cause that shit's a drag. Thanks to you, I got my country back. God, it feels good to have my country back.
Good job, Andi Jo, live in studio right here on the Big Nick Energy Show, just proving how much talent us three don't have.
Yeah, this is humbling.
Oh my gosh, that was great, and that's one of your own songs. How do you? Let's be honest. How do you remember all that? Let alone you're not even looking at your guitar.
You know what? I think that so my music and my acting, they go hand in hand, right? And I think that it also comes with memorizing scripts and how much time I spend memorizing those, that it's so easy for me to just remember lyrics.
So it's just kind of natural for you to just remember the songs.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
It's insanely... the amount of talent that you have is, again, humbling over here. So thank you for giving me this crash
sharing
course
your talent with us today.
What I have done so wrong in my life at every step. So thank you.
That's a lot of stuff.
This is awesome. Bravo to your parents too for raising such an amazing.
Yeah, I give them all the props.
Talent.
They're so proud. Look at them. They are so proud, Corey.
Yeah.
God. That's the same way I look at mashed potatoes. Like it's just it's the same look I give my mashed potatoes. Yeah, especially with the gravy. And Joe, let's talk a little bit about your film life.
Oh, here, let's
set the guitar down a little bit and see if Omar can figure that out.
I mean, he should. He is IT.
There we go. Is he IT?
Yeah,
looks like an IT.
Does he look like IT?
Yeah, actually, yeah. It looks like he knows how to customize your router.
Really?
Watch out.
Wait a minute. All of a sudden, we lost our Wi-Fi in here.
Yeah.
Yeah, so, Andi, you're in the movies, too. Like, what don't you do at this point? Let's talk about that a little bit. So, you've been in 2 films so far?
2, and I have an upcoming film that I shoot in Dayton at the beginning of next year.
Let's talk about the one you did here locally in Sylvania. Is it Sylvania?
Sylvania, yeah. The Lifeguards. We shot that at the Sylvania Country Club.
That's amazing.
It was just playing at the Mommy Indoor Theater this summer.
Nice.
It had a run there.
So, quick question. So, my son is going to college next year, and he's going for acting. He says that he's going for acting, and his minor is going to be mechanical engineering, but that's like his backup plan. But how did you get in? Like, how do you get into acting? How do you get into that industry?
Well, first, what my dad always tells me is that if you have a backup plan or a plan B, you've already failed.
Okay,
That's a good one.
all right.
No planning for failure.
That's a good one. That's true.
Okay,
You got backup plan. You're already planning to fail.
Full disclosure, this whole comedy thing is my plan A, and it ain't going so well. So at some point,
Corey needs a backup plan.
A new plan A. We'll just call it my new plan A. I'm good with that, but it's gonna have to be a new plan A. We all gonna know it's plan B,
Well, Corey's
but
no
we can call it
stranger.
new plan A.
You're no stranger to needing Plan B, are you?
Not at all. Not at all.
He's on a plan B. His girlfriends are on plan B.
I keep plan B stocked.
He's got a plan B in his pocket.
You're not taking Omar with you to your show.
So there is no plan B. There is no.
everyone.
You're just all in on this whole acting thing.
Well,
So, but
not
how did you-
just acting,
What-
music, singing,
entertainment
all of it.
industry. But how did you get into these roles? How are you finding these talents? Did you have an agent or?
I did theater all throughout high school, and so that both hand in hand, musicals, getting to sing and act in a production. But what really changed my trajectory, I guess, is the word that I'm looking for. I went to LA in 2022 and I competed in the IMTA competition.
I remember that. I remember Mom all over social media with that.
Yeah. Yep. So I competed in IMTA and I won first place in Female Junior Actor of the Year. I won first place in singing competition and a bunch of other awards. But that the whole competition was competing in front of managers, talent scouts, agents, all of that. And so with that, my name just kind of got passed around and I got sent auditions and I booked. My first short film that I booked was Un Dia Normal, the bilingual short film that I did up in Detroit a year ago. And then I booked The Lifeguards as well.
That's awesome.
How long? So I've never been on the opposite side of a film. So what happens with that? Like, how long does that take? Like, how long were you filming for?
We filmed for 2 months and the turnaround was it was pretty tough for both my mom and I, because as soon as I got done filming, my mom was like, well, when can I see it? I'm like, no, we just got done filming.
Like, I want to see it. I want to watch it.
Isn't it almost a year before it comes out after that? That's
Yep.
what I thought.
Yep.
Yeah. There's
So-
so much more that goes into it post-production.
There is,
Before,
yeah.
and most
Well-
of them never even get released to
And
the
even-
public.
And even too, before filming, there's pre-production things that go into it as well. So making a movie, I think Johnny said that it took him about 2 years to
From start to finish?
from start to finish.
Oh, Jesus.
So, and yeah, huge shout out to Johnny Anthony, the director of The Lifeguards. And now it's headed to film festivals.
That's
so,
great.
The Lifeguard?
The Lifeguards.
Nice.
So as someone who's gaining more exposure and has done both like music and film, what is like the difference in like nerves that you might get, like stage fright like, or anxiety that you might get performing in the two different styles?
So now that I've been performing so much, I don't think that I get nervous. It's more so just an adrenaline rush of I can't wait to take the stage. But with acting, I wouldn't say it's nerves. It's more so just making sure that I'm staying in character, because the second I get out of character, I have to go through the whole process of getting back into character. So the second that I leave that, it's like, oh.
I never thought about that. You
Now
got to
I'm
stay
not-
mentally in your character the whole time filming. Like,
When I was filming, even when I was at home, when I was filming The Lifeguards, I was Emma. I wasn't Andi Jo. I wasn't.
so you were living that life, not
I was-
even not necessarily just in front of the
In my
camera, but
head,
behind
I
it as well.
was a 19-year-old college girl who was lifeguarding at a country club for the summer while I'm on break from college. Like that was my entire mentality for the 2 months that we were filming.
So when you're on set, like how was run through your days? Like, what time did they start? How long did they last?
Our call times would be as early as 6:30.
Oh, damn.
And we wouldn't get done until 6:30 at night, so we would have 12-hour days. And then we had a week of night shoots where our call time would be 10 o'clock at night, and we wouldn't get done filming until 5 o'clock in the morning.
Oh, geez. So it depends on what part of the film they're shooting, depending on what time you're getting there and spending the next 8 to 12 hours.
What
I didn't
was
think about that.
something on set? So when the only movie that I've ever been a part of, The thing that kind of shocked me the most was the lighting. All of the different lighting and all of the different the massive amount of lighting that is on a set.
Almost like the stuff you don't see on film.
Exactly. That kind of shocked me. What is something that you saw on a set that just kind of shocked you?
The lighting was tough with the lifeguards because we were shooting. We were shooting during the daytime, so the lighting was super tough to finish.
Mm-hmm.
But something that shocked me on set.
Like where you're just like, wow, that is really cool. I never thought about that.
I think the takes. So the way that I thought about it was, okay, what you see on the screen, they just did that all in one shot, right? A certain scene.
Yeah.
No. We would have multiple takes of a scene, and you would think, okay, like we're done with that scene. But no, then you have to change the angle and do it from a different angle.
Oh.
And do a bunch of takes of that scene again.
So it's not that simple.
On average, how many takes would you say a scene would take?
Depending on the length of the dialogue. Well, they called me one take wonder on set with the lifeguards because there were a couple takes where I would do one
Jay-Z,
take.
I see.
Dang, Jay-Z.
But no, some of them would take, especially the group scenes, they would take up to maybe 10 to 15 shots. Just depends.
Okay. 10, 15 shots is not really that
It's not as bad, but when
considering-
you're in the middle of the summertime in the heat and you got to finish with the lighting, like you said, and sound, and everybody having mics and
makeup so many
cameras,
other things.
all of that. Yeah.
Gotcha. Was there a continuity person on set to make sure that every
That was
glass
really my
was filled the
question.
exact?
That too. Yes. Continuity.
I always thought about that. Like how, like if it's the next day, how do they get their hair in the same way?
Mm-hmm.
Or looking the same? You know what I mean?
Yep.
Like how they get the makeup the same as the day before within that same scene.
You got to be good at what you do. That's the reason why, and a lot of people talk about the talent that is on these sets, but that's why they make the money that they
That's
do.
true.
Is because
You're a
have to
professional,
get it-
top-notch professional.
You have to get as perfect as possible, time and time again.
Right.
And that's why that's why we pay to see these movies in theaters and Netflix and all these other things.
When you're shooting a film, Andi Jo, do they feed you good? Like, is there perks?
Oh, yeah. So when we were filming for the lifeguards, we had Dirty Bird Marco's. They were one of the sponsors. But my
Dirty
mom
Bird?
and dad.
Oh, that's worth it.
Marco.
My mom and dad also made homemade Mexican food for us on set one day.
What? And that's some real deal authentic.
Oh, yeah. Everybody was like, oh my gosh, where did you guys get this from?
My mom and dad.
Mom and dad made it.
Mom and dad. Can you guys make homemade tortillas too? Are you serious?
Oh, yeah.
I've tried so hard. I can't do it.
I got it.
That's how you got him.
I can't. I can't.
But you know what? Speaking of
I can make
that-
a good toast. I can make good toast. I'm really good at toast.
I've had your toast. It's okay.
I'll take it.
Speaking of that, I also did a short film, bilingual short film up in Detroit last year, Un Dia Normal, and in that it was bilingual, so I had to speak some Spanish.
Do you
in
know
my
Spanish?
script.
Like
I don't.
I've seen you sing Spanish,
I
but
can
I was
sing
thinking
in
today
Spanish.
because I was watching your last performance that was just on Facebook. I'm like, she can sing it good, but is she like Selena, where Selena didn't know at first? She didn't
Yeah,
know.
I
She didn't know what it
did.
meant.
I just
Selena didn't
did.
speak Spanish?
At first,
Not at
no.
first.
She was
She was
all
a-
American.
She spoke Spanglish.
Oh,
really, but, yeah.
I'm upset now.
And then she sang the songs. Her parents wanted her to learn the songs, and she didn't even know like what. But she, I mean, obviously over time she learned. But yeah, when she was singing the songs at the beginning, she didn't know what she was really saying.
No, but I just did Fiesta Toledo on Saturday, which that was an absolute blast. And shout out to Fiesta for having me. But I sing in Spanish, but I can't speak it. So my mom and I spent 4 hours at the kitchen table, and because my mom speaks fluent Spanish, so she was
Oh, you're good at it, Sarah?
drilling
Nice.
the lines into my head. For about 4 hours, we sat there, and I felt like I was in 7th grade doing math at the kitchen table all over.
Why can't you get it right?
I mean, that's just how Spanish moms teach, though. That's how my mom taught me to read. Like, she was just like, sit there, read, repeat, repeat, repeat.
Repeat, yeah. But I'll tell you what, I went on set the next day, and I knew my lines like the back of my hand. That's for sure.
So when's that come out?
So that one is doing film festival rollouts right now, and the thing with film festivals is they want the exclusivity of having the film. So if you want to see it, you have to come see it at our film festival first before.
Are there any film
Public
festivals like that we can see it at?
I'm not sure right now, but it was just at the New York City Film Festival, and it won Best Short Film.
That's
and
awesome.
That's great.
Congratulations.
It was just in Miami at the Miami Film Festival, and it also won Best Short Film there.
All right,
Come
so
on, man.
it's at some major film festivals. It's not like it just won second place at Swanton Film Festival.
No,
it's making major traction.
She's in Miami
Cleaning
and
house.
Detroit.
For anyone who's listening to this podcast, Andi Jo is clearly on her way to a major rising star. We are very, very lucky to have her on our podcast right now. So please make sure you guys are following her on all of her social medias. We are very lucky to have a talent like this come out of this area.
And thank you for taking the time for the little guys. Like, we're still new. We're still, getting our name out there. And you guys took the time to book with us. And it's amazing.
Yeah.
We
Well, I
appreciate
appreciate
that.
any opportunity that comes my way. I don't look at it as
And
anything like
we
that.
appreciate you being humble enough to even say that. But like, I can tell from right now that you're going to be a major, major success in this industry and in anything that you do.
Thank you.
You're a very talented individual.
Absolutely.
And hands down, you're going to go very far. I don't know how far, but everyone's going to know your name.
Thank you.
So
And it's crazy.
the sky
Everyone
is-
kind of already does.
Yeah.
You hear, like, I see the videos and they're chanting your name on stage.
Oh, I will say that
when I walk in the house, like, oh God, here's Nick.
when I posted on Facebook that I was going to be here today, I received 3 private messages that were upset that I invited Omar here today and not them because they wanted to be guests with
Sitting
Andi.
next to Andi
In
Jo.
fact, they even were like, I have a country friend who actually might be able to want to do a duet, or why I have a friend that does this who knows Andi and such is a huge fan. So you have fans out there that like reached out to me so bravo.
Yeah, people are like,
Everything
oh
is
yeah, we can't wait to hear
so
her on the show
massive.
because we've heard her before at the concerts and things like that. We've seen her downtown and we've seen her, everywhere. Everywhere that you're saying, the country concerts. And my buddy Mike that I work with, he's seen you at it was one of the country concerts. He's like, yeah, I got to meet her and she's a real nice young lady. So it's kind of cool. Just before you're even on the show, people are like, yeah, we definitely know her.
Thank you
That's
guys
great.
so much. You know what? And too, I don't know how I forgot. I just had a movie that premiered on Lifetime last Thursday.
On Lifetime, like the
and
channel?
You just forgot to mention that small little fact.
Only on Lifetime, Corey.
It's so, just this just small little cable.
What was
network.
this movie?
It's called The Past Comes Knocking. You can also still see it on Lifetime Movie Club, but it was just airing on the network last Thursday.
Who do you play?
I play a girl named Andi.
Oh,
nice. You get to reuse your real name.
She is the roommate to. It's a horror film, so she's the roommate to
Lifetime
a
makes
serial
horror
killer.
Nice. Corey's used to a different type of horror.
You know, like
film.
the Valerie Bertinelli horror Lifetime thing. So yeah.
Like a thriller.
Got it.
So what? So that's 3 movies?
Let's be honest. This time next year, when she graces us,
This is
with her-
ridiculous.
when we have to go out to California to interview her, she won't be able to count how many movies she's been at that point. So this is awesome. Congratulations.
Thank you.
You're going to be in major Miramax blockbuster. Miramax still a thing? Universal blockbusters next time. So
Yeah, I did. So
stay away from anyone with the last name Weinstein. Just some helpful advice.
Or King.
Yeah.
As in Corey.
That checks too.
Or Omar. Stay away from Omar unless you need your internet hacked.
Yeah.
You
IT
can do
people don't
that.
like to be bothered, so it's okay. Just turn it off and turn it back on, and you'll be all right.
Andi Jo, what's a fun fact that not too many people know about you that you can share with us on the show? Like exclusive just to the Big Nick Energy Show. What's a fun fact?
a fun fact about me.
Yeah. But not too many people know about you.
Okay. Well, it's tough because everybody pretty much knows everything about me.
We want
but
the exclusive on this.
the exclusive, I'll give you two. Okay.
Oh, we get two, Corey.
One,
Yeah.
when the new seasons come out every Sunday, my dad and I sit on the couch and watch Rick and Morty together.
Are you serious?
Okay.
What?
Yeah, Rick and
That's
Morty.
Great.
I knew
I
it.
love that.
Rick and
Because he
Morty
doesn't
is our
plan for
show.
failure.
Rick and
so
Morty?
It makes sense. He doesn't, no,
Rick and Morty.
don't plan for failure.
I'll let you think who's who.
And
I can tell.
All right, what's number two for us?
and let's see, what's the second one that I could give you?
Make it good. What's a
I
good
think
one?
She hates country.
something that's really embarrassing.
Yes,
about
that's
me
what we
that I
wanna
could give
know.
you guys. I still sleep with my baby blankie.
Do you?
Yes.
What? I was 13. I had a pillow. I slept till I was 13 years old.
What made you get rid of it?
We moved out into the country, and I think my mom threw it away so I wouldn't have it no more. I was mortified. I love that thing. I don't know if it's because I was a single child, like an only child, that I just like I love that thing. It was like a little red pillow. I call it my Mimi.
I get it. I still have my buddy doll, but I don't sleep with it. Man.
Do you?
Oh yeah, yeah. Like he sleeps in the room next to me because it creeps Gina out.
That's not a my buddy. That's a Chucky doll. Corey.
It is not a Chucky doll. It is a my buddy doll. First off and foremost, you watch your mouth.
I thought you were just telling us that you slept with your buddy. Good for you, man. Good for you.
That wasn't your buddy, not a my buddy. Did you have the kid's sister too?
No, no.
Kid sister.
Kid sister.
Wherever I go,
she goes.
I had to wrestle with my buddy.
You know that, Andy Joe?
The little
You know
plush
that?
toys and stuff. Yeah,
That's so funny.
yeah. She has to look it up because she's so young, but whatever.
She's like, what's a my buddy?
So Andy Joe, back in the day, they used to make these things called toys.
Easy, Corey. That's our guest.
What?
Easy.
What? I don't know.
I was not an iPad kid. I didn't get my first phone until I was 14.
Are you serious?
okay.
And I
How
didn't
on
have
earth did
social
you
media.
survive?
I wasn't on social media until my senior year. And the only reason why I had it was because I was captain of the cheer team and they all had group chats and posts that they were making that I couldn't miss out on.
No
because I was
social
captain
media
of the
till you were
team.
18? Good for you.
Bravo,
Good to you
parents.
guys.
Like, all right.
17. It was my senior year.
I got a question. Did you like have a Finsta or anything like that ever?
No.
So you were really like you're like a parent's kid. Your parents are your best friends, aren't they?
Yeah.
Through and through.
You took the words out of my mouth. I was getting ready to say that.
I
Your
believe
parents are
it.
my
Like
best
I can
friends.
tell just from that because I know kids have Finstas and fake snaps and things that they hide from their parents.
No,
I
that
can
was
tell
never
right
me.
now you were like,
She's real.
yeah, you.
Well,
you're-
and
yeah.
two, why, if it's something that I can't post on my public Instagram, then I probably shouldn't be posting it at all, right?
I say that all the time. In fact, I tell my kids, if you can't tell the world about it, then why are you doing it?
Then why are you doing
Right.
it?
So that's why I tell my kids all the time, and I feel like my kids are well-rounded and good people, but
We need more parents like these two.
absolutely.
It's,
Absolutely. But remember, not everybody can be Andy Joe. We still need welders. All right? So just remember.
I still got a dryer vent that needs fixed. I thought Andy Joe could help us, but apparently not.
I need brakes, just saying.
Someone has to make your Big Macs.
Yeah.
That's true.
100%.
Hey, Corey, you ready to give away this Fago gift pack?
You know what? I am 100% ready to give
From
away this
Natalie's
Fago
Love
gift
at
pack.
First Bite, she gave us a Fago gift pack. If you like Fago.
Well, yeah.
Who doesn't like Fago?
We got stickers, hats, koozies, everything we're going to
those
be giving
sunglasses?
away. Yeah, sunglasses.
We need some rock and rye.
Oh, rock and rye. What is your favorite Fago flavor?
Oh, the red.
Red Pop? Mine too.
Red. I think that's the only one, isn't it?
No, they got.
That's how it should be, because
They
that's
got, they got
They got
various-
orange, they got
Pop
grape,
socket.
they got all kinds.
yeah, red for sure. Mine's
you,
the red.
Can you stop showing the shit that they're giving
Yeah,
away?
we're giving it
Just
away.
give
We're
me
giving the whole
something?
pack away to a lucky listener.
Like, can I get at least something?
No.
One thing. Just one item. One.
give him a sticker.
The pop socket.
Get him the wrapper for that.
the wrap. I hate you, Omar.
Hold on, let me find the box it all came in. It's a Amazon.
So
box.
how are we giving it away?
I don't know.
What game are we going to
They
do?
got a call 419-280-2514. Once again, 419-280-2514. First one to call. I don't know what we're going to do. What do you think, Andy Joe? How should we give this away? We need a little contest.
Maybe let's do some trivia.
Some trivia?
All right, I'm
What's
down
the
with
questions?
Let Andy Joe will come up with the trivia
All right,
questions.
you got Andy Joe's going to give you a trivia.
It's got to
trivia
be
game.
super easy because, like, full disclosure, most of our listeners, like, they're not like really that bright, but
That's true.
but they're like
That's
super
true.
loyal.
Make
so
it some Andy Joe trivia.
That's true.
Some Andy Joe
Big
trivia.
Nick Energy Show. Who is this?
Please turn down your radio.
I'm leaving the room, Nick. Relax.
Who's this?
It's Brad.
Hi, Brad.
Hey, Brad. All right, you're live on the show, Brad. So why do you want the Fago gift pack, Brad?
I love Fago, man. I'm from Michigan.
What's your favorite Wait, what does that mean? Are they made in Michigan?
Yes, 100%.
Are they?
Yes.
I didn't know that.
Detroit, baby.
I didn't know.
Corey just taught me that a couple weeks ago. I was like,
Mm-hmm.
what?
I didn't know that. All right, what's your favorite
Fago
flavor,
burger.
Corey?
My
Or
favorite-
Brad?
Not Corey.
Brad?
Red Pop's my favorite.
Yeah, for sure, Red
I
Pop.
like how your
Close.
flavors are just colors.
Close second is Fago root beer, though. Back in the
Nice.
day.
And the good
Yep.
good thing about Fago is that's Natalie's Love at First Bite. They have Fago on her food truck.
I respect any establishment that
That's what I'm
serves
saying.
Fago as their go-to.
So Natalie's Love at First Bite, one of our sponsors of the show, gave us a Fago gift pack to give away. And Andy Joe has a question or two that she's going to ask you, Brad.
The trivia
And the
can-
only way you can win this is if you get past Andi Jo. She's the judge here today.
Andi Jo, the trivia can be about you and like the song you just
Or
sang.
anything that you talked about
Okay.
on the show.
What was the
Let
opening?
me turn it
chord?
down. Let me turn the music
All
down,
right, I
Corey.
got you.
All right, what do you got, Andi Jo?
All right, what is the alcohol that I mentioned in Country Back?
Oh, dang it.
I don't know.
Crown.
I say let him spin me around and buy me some.
Oh.
Crown Royal.
Yep.
Correct.
Yep.
Is that right?
Yep.
Good job, Brad. That was good. See, sometimes I don't hear lyrics. I just feel it, if that makes sense.
I knew it was Crown. I didn't know if it was Crown Royal or like Crown Apple. That's what I was.
Oh,
that
Crown.
was in my.
It's
that was
all,
in my head.
It's all the same,
It's,
Corey.
yeah.
Should we give him another one, Andi Jo?
Give him another one.
Should we give him another question?
He already won.
It's a Fago gift pack, though.
Yeah,
Give him the prize.
All right. Well, bonus, Brad. Listen, if you can get the second question, we're going to give you something autographed. If Andi Jo's okay with that, autographed something.
An
from
autographed
Andi Jo.
Fago hat.
Yeah, she can sign the hat.
Are you okay with that, Andi Jo? I know we're just not trying to sell free autographs.
Don't ask me if I'm
No,
okay
not the
with
hat,
it.
not the hat, but the koozie.
Not the hat, not the hat, the koozie.
Yeah, the koozie.
Okay.
Well, she can
Koozie?
sign the koozie.
Yeah, because that's a bucket hat, right?
Yeah, you can't sign that.
Hell yeah.
You can't sign that. Because it's
Yeah,
going to
sign
get
the
wet
koozie.
and then it's going to smear. All right. What's your next question? For the bonus. For this autograph signed by Andi Jo Taylor herself.
I asked him what size he is. What's the autograph Andi Jo t-shirt?
What? You got t-shirts?
What?
Man.
We'll get him an autographed Andi Jo t-shirt. What size are you, Brad?
How small do you have shirts?
Extra small.
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 Yeah, I want a small.
All right. He wants a small.
All right, if you get this one, I'll sign
It's
it.
not, it's not for me, Nick.
If you get this one, we'll throw in a signed T-shirt for you as well, Brad. Where is the Andi Jo experience going to be on September 20th?
Rossford.
Yeah.
Damn!
Will you be there, Brad?
I'm going, Brad. You want to go with?
Bonus. Will you be there?
Oh,
Come on.
Yeah,
Brad.
I don't know.
I think
I'm going to have her sign it right now so you know that we're not signing it for her. She's going to sign it right now. Show the camera. She's about to sign it
sure,
for you,
it's all in
Brad.
the living room.
She's
They
about
can-
to sign it. Wait, we got to get something signed for us.
I know. Like,
Have her sign the 50-cent vodka bottle.
So that vodka bottle was signed by 50 Cent. What if I have her scratch his name out and then she, you know what? Grab that vodka bottle.
go ahead and grab the gut. Yes.
Hey, I know one thing. You don't want to pick no beef with 50 Cent.
That's signed by 50 Cent.
Andy Jo.
Here, Andy, you guys, okay, don't cross his name out.
No. Hear me out.
But sign under it.
Andy Jo, hear me out. Before you sign anything.
Yeah.
This could be your introduction into the major music
Hip-hop.
industry. You can start a beef with 50 Cent right now.
Really? 50 Cent?
All you have to do.
Listen,
All you have to do is just cross
The
his
whole
name
family's
off
murdered?
I don't
and
want to
say-
go there.
Hear me out. All you got to do is cross his name off.
No,
say,
we're not doing that, Corey.
Say, I'm Team Diddy and write your name.
Would
That's
it-
all you
no,
got to
stop.
do, and you're there.
Stop.
That's it.
Okay,
That's it.
Andy Jo, sorry. He gets carried away sometimes. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
You know what? I can't do that because then it's gonna be Kendrick and Drake, and unfortunately, I'll be Drake in that
All right,
situation.
good point. Good point. Good point.
So you can sign under it. She's going to sign under it. Effin' Vodka by 50 Cent. Andi Jo is signing her name to add to it. Now that's the coolest signature I have in the studio.
That
Boom!
is awesome.
Boom!
I also love like her signature looks so much more professional than 50's does.
Yeah, his is like.
well, I mean, he has
Saturated.
2 numbers and a word. So
Thanks, Andi Jo. I'm so excited.
Hey, Nick.
This is awesome.
Hey, Nick.
Look at that. Look at that. That's so sweet.
What's up, Brad?
Hey, I'm going to hang up so I can go eat dinner now.
Oh, okay.
All right,
Thanks,
man.
Brad. Sorry, we're not important. Thanks, buddy. We'll talk to you later, Brad.
Enjoy
Thank
your
you, Brad.
Natalie's at First Light Burger.
man, he's got
Your
dinner?
big Nick Natalie is at First Light Burger.
Okay, it's Natalie's Love at First Bite.
You know what I was trying to
What'd you say?
I was trying
Did
to
you have a
promote.
seizure?
I was trying to promote the show. You know
Natalie
what?
loves First Bites.
It's good food, and they're
Oh, my
shutting down
God.
soon. So make sure you see Natalie's at First Bite.
Andy Joe, we're going to play a game. Omar, we're going to play a game with Corey. We're going to play a game called What's in Corey's Pants?
Oh, who's reaching in my pants to play
Stop,
this game?
no one's reaching in your pants, but
All
we got to
right,
guess.
Any volunteers?
Hopefully
We're going to go around the room, and you get to ask one question and one question only, and then he can say yes or no.
I'm looking at
Omar, we're going to start with you. He has something in his pocket. Which pocket first?
Oh, what? Huh?
Did you got something in your pocket?
I have several things in my pocket.
You got to pick one thing.
Oh, no one's going to get what's in my pocket ever. Huh?
Did you not prepare? I sent you a text message. Did you not prepare for this?
I'm sorry. Okay.
What's in Corey's pants?
We'll go with my right pocket.
Right pocket.
Yeah.
Omar, we're going to start with you. You can ask any question.
Tell you what.
And Corey can only say yes or no.
If you can guess what's in my pocket at all, any pocket.
Oh, okay.
You win.
Do you know everything that's in your pocket?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Omar, go ahead, start.
Is it heart medication?
Ooh, hold on a second.
That might be accurate.
Surprisingly, no.
Andy Jo,
that
you
is
want
in
to go
my
second?
car.
You can ask for hints.
Yeah, I just took a swing. I knew.
I heard some glass in your pockets.
You
Is that what I
need to
heard?
be more specific if you're guessing glass.
That does sound like a
Do
old
you got some
ash.
shooters in there? So many shots.
No.
At least you didn't say pipe.
All right.
That was
going to be my guess.
There's pipe in my pocket, but not that.
And you're
kind.
right. It did sound like some glass. Like, do you have a
did.
shot? Is it a shot glass?
Oh,
Nick is the first winner.
What? Wait a minute. Why do you have this in your pocket?
You know what? I lead a very unique life. You said that we were playing this game.
Yeah.
And you told me this as I was in my vehicle
Oh,
at a
just grab
stoplight.
something?
And I looked next to me, and this just happened to be what was next to me.
Dried up liquor in it.
Yeah, so I was like,
actually, believe it or not, that's for Metamucil.
so I was like, all right. So this is what I sell after my shows, and this just happened to be there. So
Nice.
yeah,
Congratulations. That was a cool game.
Yeah, but I also was not. I didn't really understand the game.
That's fine.
So I
Neither did
also
I.
brought pheromone clone.
You said it wasn't working, though.
It was not working. I also brought a airplane seatbelt.
Why do you have your... You know they would let you borrow one.
They do, but they will also run out of them. And if they run out of them, you get kicked off the airplane.
No shit.
So I never want to get kicked off the airplane.
Wait a minute.
so
You're not even on a plane.
That doesn't mean...
Why do you have that right now?
You gotta always be prepared.
I know, but...
If you stay ready, you never got to get ready.
Thank you.
Never know when you might need a flight.
Yeah. And I also bought my own because like I'm embarrassed to like hold my hand up and be
I'm
like,
the first one, but like, excuse me, ma'am, she needs a seatbelt extender. I blame the wife.
a mini whisk just in case I ever need to like make baby eggs on the go. You never know.
Metamucil.
See?
Yeah, you gotta mix the Metamucil.
You gotta mix it up right.
Yeah.
Yeah, Metamucil, you know what I'm saying?
It's not Metamucil, it's Metamucil. Corey?
Car keys, they don't really count.
Wait, hold
though.
them back up.
That's just to
hold on,
entertain
hold on a
himself.
second.
Car keys.
Why do you have so many keys?
These are not a lot of keys.
I got one key.
Are
on
you
my-
not a man?
No.
Are you serious?
What do I need keys for?
I don't even know what most of these keys go to.
Are you a jailer?
My car's keyless entry.
For
My
Queen
home's
Victoria?
keyless entry. What do you need a key for?
So you know what's really sad?
It's 2024.
I'm about to reveal way too much about like my personal life.
There's someone in cuffs.
Somebody comes right now.
So like,
he hasn't come home in 2 days.
I like my house is digital, so like we have a code.
That's what I'm saying. Who needs a key?
Like we have a code that locks the door and you just lock
yeah,
it
that's
that
the same
way.
here. We got a thumbprint.
And then I have like my car key. Those are the only keys I actually.
So what are the
use.
other keys? Can you name any of them keys?
This is to a storage locker.
Okay. Name two more.
This is to my sister's house.
Kaylin?
Yeah, this is
Your sister's the
Kaylin.
singer?
Yeah. That's the Kaylin the singer's house. This key opens about 70 buildings in Finley.
Nice.
Yeah, it's a master key to Gina's and
Their apartment complex?
Yeah,
Nice.
Yeah, so yeah, it's pretty awesome.
There's an old.
It makes me worried that you have that key.
Yeah, me too. What else?
How do you think they feel?
Yeah. Oh, what else is in here?
That's crazy.
Scarlett has some fake teeth in here too.
You need you need to clean your car.
Yeah,
because that's weird.
Yeah. And
how big are your pockets?
Right.
It's the best part about being a dude.
Are you wearing cargo pants?
No, these are just my normal pants.
He's not wearing.
Oh, and a speaker.
Yeah. Oh my god. I thought he was just happy to see me, Omar.
No.
No, I don't think he's ever that happy to see us.
That is the weirdest collection of things that I think I've ever.
The speaker was already in my pocket. To be honest with you, it's been in my pocket like all day. So,
You have
So you just
everything-
carry around a Bluetooth speaker in your pocket.
100%, yeah.
Like just in case there might be a party, or what do you?
No, so like I drive and I don't like I listen in silence, but every now and then I like to listen to something. And if I want to like listen to like a song, because like my son took me to a show and there's this song called "Take It Back" that I really like by this guy named Bug Hunter, and I like listening to it. But this is really my only source of listening to it in my car. So I'll like turn it on my phone and listen to it through Bluetooth. And
Okay, you say so.
That's how it works.
That was weird.
I'm gonna start keeping a speaker in my pocket for when I'm out and about, and I just start singing for people.
That's what I'm saying. You never know.
Great, but
you never know, Andy Joe.
That'd be great, but you're a girl and don't have real pockets. So
you got pockets, Andy Joe?
You'd have to use a gentleman.
I got a purse.
I will be your personal pocket person. And,
Yeah.
And walk with. I'll just
Let's do that.
I'll
Omar,
walk
what's in
behind
your
you.
pocket?
We'll put you on the team.
You got anything in your pockets weird?
Hopes and dreams.
Oh, nice. At least he's got something in there.
Yeah.
Speaking of weird, Corey, I just thought about this weekend. You know, you go to a restaurant, you got ketchup and mustard on the table. It's warm, right?
Uh-huh.
Why at home do we put it in the refrigerator?
There's no logical reason for that at all.
Do you put your ketchup at home in the fridge?
Uh-huh.
Omar?
The ketchup?
Yeah.
It depends, but not whether I remember to or not. Yeah, so most of the time, probably not.
Andy Joe?
Yeah.
In the fridge?
Yes.
Why?
You don't
Because
need
it
to,
tastes
though.
better.
But why when we go out, it's never refrigerated? Like you go to IHOP or anywhere else, it's not refrigerated?
Well, overnight, I think they store it in the fridge and stuff.
No, they don't.
Oh, maybe
Well,
not.
it
Every
tastes-
restaurant I've ever worked at, they
It
store it
tastes
in the
better
fridge overnight.
refrigerated, but
Yeah.
I like it cold,
I like it cold.
but I've never questioned it until I never realized that.
Well, like real ketchup, it's so acidic that you don't need to really.
You do know that, like, when I had my stroke, that
Yeah.
was one of the questions.
That's what caused it?
No, that's the question of how they knew I was having a stroke.
Oh, do you put ketchup in the fridge?
It was actually.
That's how you know if you're having a stroke?
It was. Do you want the hot sauce in the refrigerator or the cabinet? And I physically couldn't answer that question.
Oh, really?
And so
mine couldn't do it?
They asked me that question like 6 times, and Skylar realized what was happening and dialed 911. That was the question that happened. That I was asked that I couldn't answer the
I
question.
thought that was like
I
the
thought
medical
he- yeah, I
examination.
thought-
Oh, yeah, I thought the doctors asked that.
No,
like,
no,
all right, we
no.
checked your heartbeat.
Interesting way to check.
No,
Right.
no. I was at home and I couldn't physically answer the question. But in my head, I was like, go ahead and put it in the refrigerator because I mean, it doesn't have to be in the fridge, but
Makes
I like
sense.
it cold. But all I was physically saying was but in my
That was your stroke.
Yeah, that's what happened when I had my stroke.
So speaking of ketchup, what about syrup? Well, how do you store your syrup at home?
Cabinet, 100%.
Yeah,
Omar?
cabinet.
Andy Joe?
Depends. I say cabinet, but my mom does fridge. But
I love the refrigerator. Like some
Cabinet.
Aunt Jemima's.
But then you got to heat it up later.
Yeah.
when you
No,
do it.
I like the cold syrup on my like pancakes and French toast.
How do you get it out of the bottle?
I ain't got time for all that. That's gonna take way too long to be sitting here.
You're like
It does come
upside
out
down,
slow.
Nothing's coming out.
It takes way too long.
Have
for
you
that.
ever had like a fresh hot French toast coming out and you got some cold syrup to dip it in?
I mean,
It's delicious.
It happened.
Have you
It's
ever
delicious.
Have you ever had room temperature syrup on your nice?
Yeah, I have.
hot-
Like when you go out
it's-
somewhere.
Can you imagine eating
So
your
much
French
better.
toast and it's not cold within 2 seconds?
It's delicious.
It's really good
Yeah.
It's delicious.
to not have immediately cold French
It's
toast.
great. It's way better than your little.
Another am I weird? I noticed this weekend. Someone asked me, why are you taking all the why do you scrape all the toppings off of your pizza? So I get my pizza, I scrape everything off of it, and I eat that first before I eat
first?
What?
Yeah. So I'll scrape it off and I'll eat that first. Then I'll pick up my crust and
Well, I
eat
mean,
it.
as long as you eat it. I thought you were just. I'm like, why get a pizza?
No, I don't like scrape it off and like throw it away.
Oh, okay.
Like I'll eat that first, but I have to scrape it. I can't just grab a piece of pizza and eat it
So
whole.
when you say crust, are you talking about just the little?
No, the
thin
whole
mustache
dough.
piece?
I scrape it off the whole dough. So all I have in a pile is cheese and pepperoni and sausage, and I'll eat that.
You are weird.
Have you
Is
ever
it
been-
weird?
Yeah, that's weird.
Have you ever been tested to see if you were a serial killer? Because that is the craziest thing I've ever heard.
I don't know, man. Even Ted Bundy would be like, "What the."
Yeah.
So you guys don't do that?
No.
Because when we go to sit down for a pizza, it comes out hot. I can't eat a hot piece of pizza. It'll burn your mouth.
You better that.
Hey, you know what you get? You know what you
What?
get? Some of that maple syrup.
Yeah.
So am I weird?
The
Is that
only
weird?
the only time I will ever eat a pizza without a topping is if I go to grab it and all the toppings
And all
fall
of it
off,
falls off.
and then I'll grab those toppings and put them
put it
back on the
back
pizza.
on, yes.
And I'm like,
Yeah.
you got to eat
I
it like that.
I scrape it all off.
Yeah, man up, burn the roof of your mouth like a man.
Or just wait like
What?
a minute.
God.
That'll burn your mouth.
Yes, it's supposed to.
Someone's like, why
basically-
are you scraping that I'm like, that's always been the norm for me.
He's basically making himself an Italian salad, and that's his bread.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Then I'll eat the dough.
Yeah, that's his breadstick.
You wasn't raised.
Right, sorry, Corey.
Like, I get it, but nobody does that.
Sorry, Corey. What'd you bring with us with you this week, Corey?
So my topics are.
Yeah. What do you got, Corey?
All right. First off,
Yeah.
I have an opportunity that I am nervous to accept. So I'm honestly thinking of declining it. So I need you guys to talk me into it, but I'm leaning more towards not doing it.
Yes, do more drugs.
I would go for the management position at Big Boy. I'm just saying.
Well, let me actually explain what it is, and I really, really kind of want Andi Jo's opinion on this.
Yeah. Okay.
So I'm a stand-up comedian, but I'm.
That's the first time he's mentioned that. I didn't know that.
I mean, you're making Nick laugh.
We're just gonna roll the window up on this. Anyway, so I'm a stand-up comedian, and I'm not an insult or a roasting comedian at all by any stretch of the imagination. But my old boss reached out to me the other day, and he said, "Hey, for our Christmas party this year, I'd really like you to roast me."
Oh, that's dope.
He invited me to come back to the company, and he said, "No holds barred, and nothing's off limits.
No rules?
There are no rules.
You got to do it, Corey.
Also, this is the most favorite company I've ever worked for. During my job interview, they handed me a beer. They total fun and games. Very, very young company, energetic. You make a ton
Walmart.
of money. But it's a very fun, energetic young company. They would understand. So, like, I'm allowed to use language and insults and whatever I can do, but that's not my comedic style by any stretch of the imagination. I talk about my kids. I don't even really swear on stage. And so for me to go and do a traditional style roast is so out of character. I don't personally believe that I can pull it off. And so I don't know if I can accept this because I, one, don't think that I'll be able to do a good enough job because they are not putting anyone else on the dais.
You got to do it, Corey.
It's just going to be me.
Because you can write some stuff. It's not like a stand-up where you're kind of flowing through the night. Like, you can actually take your time, write some stuff, and roast them good.
And you're going to present it to him, right?
But here's the thing. No, but here's the thing. I don't write insults.
But you can. It's like being a cook. Like, even though you haven't made it, you have the knowledge and you have the know-how to kind of transition into a different type of comedy.
Not necessarily. For instance, Andi Jo, would you perform a reggae concert?
You know what?
Believe in yourself.
She could.
Given the material and opportunity, I'm going to perform a reggae concert.
Yeah, hashtag no plan B, bitch.
All right.
Except for Corey. Corey definitely have plan B.
I have a lot of plan B. It's in bulk, actually. But
That's a pill.
But I guess I'm just more so nervous because I'm not an insult comic, and I don't want my insults to land poorly.
It's like a Kill Bill. Like a Kill Bill type thing.
What'd you say?
I said you're an insult comedic for that day.
But I guess what I'm saying is, like, if you're going to do something, you need to do it well. You know what I mean?
No, for sure. You got time to prepare.
If I'm going to do it,
That's what I'm saying.
Needs to be.
It's not until Christmas.
It needs but I also have like a real job and other gigs and other things that I'm doing at the same time.
But
I don't
it's also
necessarily
too.
have time
It's
to
not
prepare.
like they're asking you for just your regular stand-up gig and then you're just throwing roast in there. He's specifically asking you to roast him. So you kind of got to do it now because that's what he's asking for.
I think you should do it hands down. Hands down. Sometimes you got to jump, Corey.
Okay.
Just the unknown, you got to close your eyes and just jump, and it might be the best thing you've ever done for your comedy career. Do it.
All right. The other thing was he asked
You believe in yourself?
I mean,
do you believe in yourself?
Do I think I can do it? Do I believe in myself? Yes.
That's all you need to know.
Do
Right
I
there.
believe that the product that I can put out will be a product that I'd be proud enough to put the name Corey W. King behind?
Yeah.
That's the part I do not know because
I
I've
believe
never
in
done
you.
it.
I think you can.
All right. The next question is how much should I charge him? Should I charge him my actual fee of what I charge my normal stand-up fee?
Make that.
Oh, I thought this was like part of the. Oh, so he's hiring you to be a
Yes.
comic. Oh, yeah.
I don't do shit for free.
Hey.
What?
Yeah, you do every Monday night from 6 to 8 o'clock.
You got a good point. I don't perform on stage for free. So, like, what? Like, do I charge him my actual?
Are you the roast master?
No, I'm not. Like, I'm the only person who is performing.
Oh, you're the only roaster.
That's what I'm saying.
That's weird.
I'm the only one. There is no dais.
I don't know.
It's just me.
I don't know.
It is going to be a corporate event, a corporate Christmas party.
I'd charge a little bit more.
Everyone's going to be drunk, and then he's going to awkwardly go up and say, "All right, former employee who no one's going to remember is going to come up and roast me."
I mean, he's paying.
That's the situation.
He's paying you to bully him, really. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd do it. I would charge a little bit more
He
than your
might just
normal.
be into it. Definitely charge him.
You might just be into it.
I mean, he's paying you to make fun of him. That's definitely.
Watch it just be a
kink
room with
there
him in
somewhere. You and a camera. Is that live?
Yeah.
No.
Why is there oil? Chris Hansen comes out of the back corner.
Why are you wearing a mascot outfit?
Hi, I'm Chris Hansen with Daylight NBC.
Step this way, please.
So, how do you got condoms and pizza?
Yeah.
Do you know why you're here?
All right, I'll let him know I'll do it, and then I'll let you guys know how it went. And please, for the love of God, please send me your insult and roast.
That's so
because
funny.
I have no idea.
I believe in you.
If he walks in with a gag ball,
He said if he walks in with a gag ball.
Should I send you with this blindfold, the Fago
That's
blindfold?
I already have a few
That's
of
Brad's.
those. You know I
Stop
do.
it.
Now we know the real
Sorry.
reason for all those keys.
Yeah.
Oh, I actually meant to put handcuffs in my pocket. I actually forgot to do that too. I'm
Oh, that's
sorry.
weird. That's weird.
What-
That's why you
is
brought
it the extra
Omar.
large or just the regular?
Why does Omar look like you kidnapped him at some point? Doesn't he?
I'm blinking.
Yeah.
I like Omar.
For the viewers at home, I just blinked.
Yes.
Andy Joe, someone asked.
Me too. It's okay.
Someone asked Andy Joe, did we miss Andy Joe sing? You think you can do one more for us before you go?
Yeah.
Original, or are you gonna do a cover?
Well,
what's your What's your all-time favorite go-to?
Omar was talking about Morgan earlier and how Morgan's got him in his feels, so
I was hoping.
I'm gonna do some Morgan for Omar.
Nice. If you guys are just tuning in, we have Andi Jo Taylor, country superstar, live in studio here with us, and she's going to be playing some songs. She played some songs already. She played 2 songs, one being an original, and she's getting set up to play another one. This is so exciting. If you guys want to rewatch the show, you can rewatch it on Facebook and YouTube. If you missed it, you want to hear it, you can go to Spotify. Amazon Music, Apple Podcasts, and iHeart Radio. Why is my camera looking pretty blue? It never looks that blue.
Your blue your
your backlight. Your backlight.
Your clock up there
That's weird.
is just extra blue today,
weird.
and also your backlight over there is angled differently.
It's weird.
That's usually not angled like that.
Oh, whatever. We're here.
You look good though.
Thanks, Omar. I appreciate that. Corey never says that to me.
Because it's never been true.
He's not wearing his glasses either though. So.
Nice. Omar, you want to reposition that mic for Andi Jo over
Yes,
there,
sir.
please, little daddy? Isn't that you say was his nickname, little daddy?
I did. That was in private, but
You're going to turn those
that's
two down for a minute.
also just when I sent you his contact. But
Stop it. There, we turn them back on.
All right. Current favorite of mine from Morgan. Lies, lies, lies. Like Omar said, he's got us all in his feels with this one. Don't come down with the sun. I won't hate myself when the morning comes. No thoughts of your body running through my head. No bottle of bourbon beside the bed, 'cause it wasn't no thing to give you up. Never reached for you in another touch. Don't ever think about you with it. Boy, tonight I won't call again and again. Ain't nothing but lies, lies, lies. Look into my eyes, eyes, eyes. I'm still a fool for you. Ain't nothing I wouldn't do for you. Lies, lies, lies. Girl, I'm on a downhill dive. Habits and heartbreaks are hard to break, so I just tell the same old lies, lies, lies. Yeah, baby, I can try to act like I don't give a damn, but I do. Bet you're missing me bad as I miss you. Snowballs to a phone call sounding something stupid, baby, but the truth is, the honest truth is telling you lies, lies, lies. Look into my eyes, eyes, eyes. I'm still a fool for you. Ain't nothing I wouldn't do for you. Lies, lies, lies. Girl, I'm on a downhill dive. Habits and heartbreaks are hard to break, so I just tell the same old lies, lies, lying to myself. Why in the hell do I keep saying I can get you back? That's about as honest as saying that I don't go down with the sun. I won't hate myself when the money comes. Them ain't nothing but lies, lies, lies. Look into my eyes, eyes, eyes. I'm still a fool for you. Ain't nothing I wouldn't do for you. Lies, lies, lies. Girl, I'm on a downhill dive. Habits and heartbreaks are hard to break, so I just tell the same old lies, lies, lies. Lies, lies, lies.
If that doesn't make you feel good on a Monday night, I don't know what does, Corey.
I don't know what can. That's amazing, and honestly, thank you so much for being here. Morgan Wallen, who I also just noticed that your guitar has boots. That is so cute. The little sparkly things.
Oh,
those are so cute and adorable.
That looks like a fancy guitar.
Yeah, that's
this
awesome.
is
How fancy.
Those are wings, right?
this is a limited edition Dove Pro Epiphone. So
that sounds really expensive.
I got this because my first guitar that I got, that I was telling you guys, the one that I taught myself how to play on, I got that when I was 15.
Yeah.
Well, I was playing a festival. Actually, it was
Omar, you
Fiesta.
can take your mic back.
Oh, yeah, there you go. So I was playing a festival, and I had my guitar in the stand, and we were right on the water. I was on the stage at Promenade, and we were right on the water, and a gust of wind came, and it knocked my guitar over.
In the water?
No, it knocked it over,
But yeah.
and it broke the neck of the guitar.
Oh, no. That's got to be the worst feeling. Like, that's your tool.
That was my first baby.
That's your baby.
But then I sent my dad this one, and I said, "Look, it's limited edition. Isn't
so
it pretty?"
Dad got it.
Yeah.
All right, let's be real. How much does something like that cost? How much was it, Dad?
I'm sorry. It's a Chrysler.
I was gonna say,
How much was it?
more than her sibling, less than the tour bus. Yeah, we'll go with that answer. All right.
Sibling.
500? Higher?
Oh God, yes, higher.
1,000.
Way higher.
Higher? 1,500.
A couple grand, right?
Yeah.
Are you serious?
Yeah, like
A little less than
18.
22.
A little over $2,000?
The pink one was
God,
The pink one was 18.
what the
Yeah,
heck?
Yeah.
that one.
You can spend 30 grand on a guitar.
I got these microphones, buy one, get one free. Off of Timu.
Yeah. Oh, the Timu.
Just kidding.
This is like 4,500.
Yeah.
They
Damn.
all still sound the same.
But you know what? It's your tool, and that's like that's your
Yeah.
that's your investment.
Yeah.
To me, to my understanding.
You gotta sound good.
But
You gotta sound good.
You know what kind of guitar that I really want? And I had a dream about this the other day that I was telling my dad. So I sang our national anthem for the Ohio State women's hockey team, national champs. IO.
How did we not talk about that?
And then I sang our national anthem for the Ohio State women's dance team a couple weeks ago at the showcase they did at Central, also national champs. So I had a dream that I performed in the shoe, and as a gift, they gifted me an all decked out Ohio State guitar.
What?
So
That dream
I
doesn't sound like too far off,
Manifest.
actually.
dream's gonna become a reality soon.
Damn.
So your dream is to get an all Ohio State decked out guitar.
Decked out guitar.
It's
by
happening.
the Ohio State.
I
From
only
Ohio State.
I only want that once I sell out the shoe.
Okay.
Oh.
That'll be.
What about?
Do we
what
get
about-
tickets?
What if you have to sell a
And
Value
you guys
City
are getting
Arena
backstage
instead?
passes.
Whoa.
Okay. What if you sell a Value City Arena instead? Does that not count?
That
The
counts.
shoe, though, that's Ohio State.
I know, Value City Arena is on the campus.
It's a pinnacle.
I'm just saying, like it's not. It's not
It's a
a bad
pinnacle.
substitute.
Well, even
It's a
just
pinnacle,
getting to perform our anthem for the dance team and the hockey team was a huge.
That's
honor.
pretty cool.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
And too, we attended the Saddle Up event at the Woody in April, and we got to see Gary LeVox from Rascal Flatts perform.
What?
Yeah, he's actually from there.
But
No shit.
I also got to meet Coach Day.
What?
It's awesome.
Come on. Her list of accomplishments and things she's done. Like some people, you got to sing with them?
I got to sing with Gary LeVox. Yeah.
You serious? Come on.
I started singing Jolene, and he jumped in and sang with me.
Wow, that's
so cool.
amazing.
Have you? I know you said you went to Tennessee. Did you like perform at Bluebird Cafe or anything like that when you're down there?
Bluebird is one of the most iconic places to play.
Mhm.
So there's about a year and a half wait list for the Bluebird.
Oh, are you serious?
Mhm.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh, that has changed.
Places-
When I was there, it was not. It was just an open mic, to be fair, but it was.
No, they do. Well, they do open mics, and they also do writers rounds there. But even just to play an open mic, there's still a wait list.
Yeah. When I was there, it was like an open mic night, and there was 2 people that were on American Idol that just were there that night, and a guy from Rascal Flatts popped in that night too.
What?
But yeah, how
cool is that?
Oh, it's an amazing time, and it's just like it's like a
hole in the wall.
It's like in a strip mall. Yeah, it's like in a strip mall, like 150 people. I don't think it even seats 150 people, and you just kind of sit down. It's really quiet, really
just chill,
really serene, and
see who shows up.
And it's almost like going to a open mic comedy night. Somebody goes up and sings their song, and they get off stage, and the next person goes up with their guitar, and it's just a real cool, chill vibe.
That's great.
But yeah, it's real awesome.
Yeah, we got to see a couple open mic nights in Nashville, and actually, I got to play an open mic night. That was at the local, right? The Commodore.
Commodore. That's a great venue too.
Yeah.
Very great venue. That's awesome.
Awesome. Well, Andi Jo, we appreciate you coming on the show. Thanks for coming in. What do you think? What'd you think coming now that you sat with us for 2 hours? What do you think of the show? What do you think?
I think that this was a great time, and I'm so appreciative of you guys for having me. Thank you so much, and I can't wait to come back again.
We appreciate you. Remember,
appreciate you.
don't forget about us, and I don't think you will.
I told you, backstage passes.
Nice.
You got my word.
I'm going to hold you to that, and I'm telling everyone I know that I know you.
You got my word. So,
She's
but
gonna sign your jacket.
you know, I
mean,
can't wait to come back.
This is
again.
work property. She can't legally sign this one. I'd be in trouble, but she can sign that vodka bottle, and I'll drink that entire bottle.
No, we're not drinking it. Andi Jo signed it now. Definitely not opening it.
I'll drink that entire bottle on my TikTok for you.
That's 50 Cent. 50 Cent signed it, and that's Andi Jo Taylor. That's my new favorite signature.
Get Kanye in here next. He says her dad said get Kanye in here next. I don't think. I don't think. I don't know if I want Kanye.
No, some weird stuff. He shows up in a grocery bag. This is my new pants. Well, Andi Jo, thanks for hanging out. We appreciate
Thank
you.
you guys.
Omar, thanks for hanging out. Omar,
It's fun. Thanks.
I'd like to have you back sometime. And
Man, Omar was the real star of the show. He had me cracking up over here.
yeah, Omar's funny, even though he's a modem tech.
Modem.
What do you do, Omar? What do you do?
That's the funny thing is I'm pretty sure nobody at work actually knows.
100%.
So, does he even work here?
Actually, I insulted him today because I needed a new headset,
Yeah.
and I put in a ticket, and they gave me a new headset, but it didn't work. And so, today, Omar brought me a new headset, but I didn't realize he brought me a new
I was
headset.
very sneaky about it.
And so, he's just sitting at my desk, just kind of chit chatting, and I see it there, and I was like, "Oh, here, take this." So I hand it to him, and he hands it back to me, and I'm like, "Here, take your trash." And he's throwing it back to me. And we have this little thing where we're trying to. He's
Give it back to each other?
He's trying to give me this new headset that he brought me, a brand new one, and I'm like, "I don't want this trash. It doesn't work."
Check
And-
your stuff before
Yeah.
you bring it to me.
And he's just
I was like,
"No."
Corey, I'm just trying to help you.
Yeah.
You're being all nice. Corey's all mad.
Stand still.
Yeah.
Omar is very good at his job.
Well, thanks, Omar. We'd love to have you back sometime. Appreciate you stopping
Anytime.
by. And Corey, thank you to giving up your time to be a part of this show.
Yeah, real quick before we
Sure.
go.
Yeah.
I do have shows coming up here that I
Let's talk
really need
about
to
'em,
mention
Corey.
Because River's Edge, I'm doing these shows for you. Bryan, Ohio, and Morenci, Michigan are
Right down the street.
Exactly. So
You know what? I'm going to talk to the people.
Please do.
Maybe, and I'm sure you're booked, Andi Jo, but we have 2 big country concerts. I don't want to say country concert, but 2 big headliners a year at camp. That'd be nice to send them your way.
Yeah. Yeah, let me know.
Yeah, that'd be sweet.
Thank you for that.
Because I hate going down to the band because I'm just not a fan of
and
the music.
I also have a really big show in Pandora every year. I'd love to have you down there as well.
Oh, she would shut it down.
It's called Ted Fest. It's undescribably awesome. But we can talk offline. But
Yeah.
absolutely.
Yeah, that'd be dope.
Thank you guys for that.
But as for anyone who wants to see me live,
Where are you going to be, Corey?
On
Tell the people where you're going to be.
September 28th, Battle Creek Winery. No.
Oh.
Cattle Creek Winery.
Oh, that's a big difference.
In Bryan, Ohio, with Mark Knope, and on October 5th, the Rex Theater in Morenci, Michigan.
What?
Come see me.
Say what?
Yes, guaranteed to be a good time, and yes, I'm that funny.
And if you're single,
Corey, I have a question for you.
I have an answer.
Where are you going to be on September 20th?
Oh, sorry. On September 20th, I was going to be at the Nelly concert in Cincinnati, Ohio, after the Cincinnati Reds game, but I'm no longer going to be there.
No, we're going to see Andi Jo.
I'm going to be with my new friend Andi Jo at.
Will you wave to us?
Danny's Cafe.
Will you be like
Rossford,
Rossford.
Ohio.
I'm shouting you guys out.
Nice. We're gonna be there for sure.
You know what? Well, people are gonna want to take pictures with you guys before they're gonna want to take pictures.
No,
with me.
no, they're gonna be like, oh, they're not allowed to be around kids.
I mean, maybe me. I get it because I'm me. To Catch a Predator was a long time ago. They may have forgotten it. Though.
Episode 4.
But
Episode 4.
Definitely
the original
Definitely
Predator.
No, September 20th. My guys and I are gonna be at Danny's Cafe in Rossford. Come get.
You're gonna have the band with you.
Experience. Yes,
that's gonna be so dope.
The Andi Jo experience.
Can we just do one sit-in with me on the fiddle? Again, just contemplate it, run it by the guys, see what they say. They're not gonna say no. You're gonna be like, wow, you got legendary Corey W. King on fiddle. I'm there. We're all in.
Yeah, so
Andy, you can say no.
I'll talk to my son.
You can say no.
His levels will be turned down.
Okay.
Also, like I see you got that belt buckle. I also have a belt buckle similar to that. It says WWE on it, but I'll bring mine.
Corey, that's
as
not the
well.
same.
I'll bring mine. It's a cool belt buckle.
That's for
though.
wrestling. This is country superstar legend.
I'm just saying.
Oh my God, we're out of here. Thanks for tuning in, guys. We'll see you soon. Thanks, Andi Jo.
Thank you.
We'll see you guys.